we go. There we are. All right, we are live. So, let's get this recap started here. All right, last we left off here, you were exploring the lost dwarven mining tunnels. Having cleared out several goblinoids as they were retreating deeper into the mining tunnels, you discovered strange magical runes with various imagery and icons that seem to be linking to the Spider Queen. Continuing your search of the area, you found a makeshift office. Several crates filled with various mining tools laid off to the side. Upon the desk in the office, you discovered notes written in a strange language that you were unable to decipher, but using your spell rituals, you were able to detect that two of the scrolls were magical from the pile. Meanwhile, Eodran began to explore the other mining tunnels. During his exploration and scouting, he encountered a drow patrol. Through a combination of quick thinking and his martial training, which helped him to avoid detection as the patrol moved across the tunnels. In fact, towards the area where the rest of you were searching. Quickly hiding, you were undiscovered by the drow patrol as they searched the recent carnage, the battles that took place between you, the other goblins, and the Duragar. After the patrol seemed to have swept the area, before leaving, it used its spider and created some sort of a web trap right on the exit to the tunnel going deeper where Eodran went through, securing this entrance. After investigating the webbing, you discover a very fine silver wire. Using your knowledge of the arcane, as well as a pair of very steady hands, you're able to bypass this magical trap. As you explored the tunnels for hours, you found an exit leading to a much larger cavern with a chasm and a wooden bridge with some sort of natural light beaming from down below. Not wanting to press your luck, you returned back to the tunnels and secured a small section to try the rest. During this time, you were visited by a skulking figure. This figure was that of a familiar pink tiefling woman, tiefling named Apricity. She was one of the prisoners that you had freed from the strange goblinoid cult. She came to try to help you in your investigation of why the goblinoids were sacrificing innocent people and working with the drow. After you rest, you began to explore what appeared to be the remains of a sunken dwarven stronghold that connected to these strange mining tunnels. Upon entering this stronghold, you quickly discovered that the dwarven imagery had been destroyed or desecrated in some way, and replaced with more symbols dedicated to the Spider Queen. It was here that you were discovered by a drow guard station, and they began creating various areas of magical darkness, blinding you and luring you into traps within the complex. During the fight, your new ally, Apricity, fell from one of the crossbow bolts. The powerful poison, so powerful that Kunak could not extract it using his blood magic. Chimere tripped over Apricity, and, well, that was enough to wake her up from her magical stupor, as they both lay on the cold tile floor after the last drow guard had fallen. And this is where we're going to pick up today. Let me get everybody onto the map here. I see, it looks like Kunak's on here.
And I'm like thinking right now how badly Kymir had to smell that he woke up his city.
Oh, come on.
He hasn't showered in a few days, so it's quite possible. Lots of blood and gore.
Wasn't the smell. Yeah, but it's gonna smell like more like brimstone than anything.
There you go. It's like smelling salts.
He is a tiefling. It's gonna smell like brimstone more than anything else.
Alright, so.
Y'all getting after Kymir for smelling, and I'm pretty sure everyone else smells just as right.
So, let me, I'm just going to clear the initiatives here. Alright, can anybody not see the map?
I can't.
Okay.
But that may just be my internet, so.
Fair. All right. Well, what about the rest of you here? Because Kymir was still where.
I'm prone.
Yeah, you're still prone where Persody once was, and everybody else is kind of on the northern area over that raised section.
Yep.
Let's see, Eodran, can you see the map? Is he muted? No.
I know, I can't hear him either.
Nope. I had just like sudden revelation. If air
Fuck's sake, no. Well, no one knows where Thor's gone.
I was able to change her mind.
Interesting. Well, yes, that is first thing you notice is Thor is no longer with you. He was during the battle with the Drow, but after bringing the final strike on the guard who was fleeing, Thor is nowhere to be seen.
Does he do that often?
Yes.
He works in mysterious ways. Mostly drunken ways, but still mysterious.
Well, at least now he knows alcohol further into the temple.
I would like to go help Kymir up.
You're nowhere near me.
I can walk over. It's not that hard to walk over.
Everyone's all the way over there.
I mean, like, if you don't want any help, we can just, like, keep going and leave.
Are we out of initiative right now?
Yes, you're out of initiative. I've cleared the initiative off the combat tracker.
Okay, I guess I will.
Kymir's very thankful for being helped to his feet.
Thank you for waking me up. I appreciate it.
Do I see darkness?
It is dark. There is no natural light, so if you did not bring your torch with you, you can't see a thing.
I would like.
No, he's talking about that spear down there in the south.
That, oh yeah, that's still an area of cloak darkness, but well, some of your torchlight kind of hits it. So, yeah, as you're walking through here, the fire crackling off your torch, going through the ruins of this dwarven fortress, you see that the light kind of stops and starts to reveal this dome of darkness. Darkness that you are very familiar with, as you've been stuck in it multiple times during that fight.
Can I see anything, like, along this corridor? Like,
there is what appears to be some sort of a archway leading to the south.
What about, like, to the north here?
The north, no, it's just a solid temple wall there. It's A lot of the very what looked to be once very carved dwarven impressions, maybe to some dwarven religion, those have all been desecrated. They've been chiseled out or scratched beyond recognition.
Well, I guess we'll try to go to the south then.
Okay.
So like, there's nothing in this over here.
There's another doorway on that other platform there. Now, if you're going there, let me reveal some more
Like,
things
want
for
to
you.
take a look through here just to see if there's anything.
Yeah. Let me.
While
reveal
he
that here.
does that, can I hear any movement within that sphere?
Make a perception check. All right, so you went down that one first.
That's a one I just avoided.
Okay. All right. So, listening into the darkness, you don't hear any movements, though it's not. It's still plausible that somebody could be skulking around there. You just can't hear them.
Okay. Kaimi, can you see through that? What your tiefling's
asking-
eyes see?
Wow.
Oh gosh.
See
It
through
begins.
through the darkness. I can't see shit. I cannot see
Can I
through that
just-
sphere. Sorry.
Can I just try and look into this room, see if I can see anything in here?
All right. So, Eodren, as you peek into that room, looking into it, most of the furnishings in here have been removed. There's evidence that there may have been, various tables, even possible tapestries at one point. They've all been either cut, torn from the walls, and whatever furniture was in here has been removed. Mostly what remains in here are splintered bits of either furniture or some other pieces of wood, maybe from a container or some kind of box. But just at a cursory glance, it's mostly barren in here, except for those little fragmented bits of wood in here and the obvious markings that there was things in here at one time. They have been cleared out. For what purpose, you are not sure.
And is this another door down here?
That's another archway.
Can I see anything through there?
Make a perception check for me, please.
Guys, you see Audren? He just disappeared.
I don't see nothing.
Well, you do see a few things here. So let me just reveal a few more things for you. And I know it doesn't look like it on here, but to your character's right, your left, that is the kind of end of the hallway there. So there is, even though it doesn't show a wall there is a wall there for all intents and purposes. There is another kind of doorway going to the archway going to the south, and in this room here, see a few things.
Oh boy.
So, you do see what looks to be a lot of cobwebbing, but in the cobwebs themselves are not empty. There seems to be several immense egg sacs that seem to kind of be stuck in various places within the webbing here. From what you can, just by a cursor glance, just from what you see, there's probably a few hundred of these, like, sacks of spider eggs. They average about maybe 6 inches in length. The whole chamber itself, you can just feel like this unnatural warmth and humidity just irradiating from it.
Oh, I'm going to use my trusty good old friend Mess and cast message to Kunak and say, "There's a fucking room full of huge ass spider eggs down here. Do you want to like do anything about this?"
The hell you are?
To the east a bit.
Where is east?
You know, like the northern corridor. Oh my god.
Where is north?
I'm just going to like come a bit further. I'm just going to move back over with my movement speed and yell, "Over here!"
Ah, there. Okay, let's go and see, I guess. The horny ones are coming.
The two
I
tieflings.
I, I was thinking of going to look at towards the south.
But there are spider eggs there.
Yeah, and I want to go look towards the south because I don't like spider eggs. I don't want to go over there.
How are you gonna get rid of the spider eggs? None of us know fire.
I mean, like we.
Like, you
I
see,
thought-
you see Kunak like waving torch at you at the moment.
I mean, we. Yeah, can't we just throw a torch in there and set them on fire? I mean, like.
Torch. We don't need to be over there.
While they're doing that, do you want to help me and we'll go look at the bottom and see if there's anything down that way?
Sure.
Just,
Okay, we're going to go south.
guys, that's not a good idea to split now, especially since we know that there is an enemy there.
Yeah, you might get like knocked out.
And me and her can handle it.
If you get knocked out again, don't say I didn't tell you so.
She can just over me again. I'll be fine. I would like to stealth down the hallway.
Okay.
Thing is, we have to go through the dark cone first, so don't run into anything.
Yes. So go ahead and roll your stealth.
11.
Prissy is singing her
Shall I
song
roll
of
my
sneaking.
stealth? Let's see if I can sneak. Stealth. There it is. Whee! I got a 10. I do.
The amazing thing is that they're so close together.
Yeah, they're just like humming and singing and just tra la 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 as they're going down the hallways.
La 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 la.
Pioneer is actually probably muttering to himself. Cause spells.
Well,
Checking how many spells. He doesn't sing. He can't sing. Don't
alright.
have him sing. He cannot sing.
So as you go
He's
south
tone
here,
deaf.
Kunak, you by this chamber filled with webbing and spider eggs. You do see past another archway on the other side that there is another, some sort of other chamber. The little bits that you can see with your torchlight, since it's revealing, is the chamber beyond has kind of like the floor itself is different than the floor that you've seen thus far in this complex. It's made of what seems to be some kind of a dark black stone, and through your torchlight, since you're not using dark vision, you see that the floor actually shines with, looks like a kind of a, it's almost like a dark, forbidding luster. It almost has like a sickly purplish hue to it.
Does it look like magical hue or just a hue?
Well, you don't know too many stones that give off, light and various color hues.
Oh, okay, so they actually give off a light.
Yeah. Well, it's not giving off a light to illuminate. It does show with your torchlight that it is like this dull kind of glow, but it's not enough to illuminate the chamber itself. It's weaker than a nightlight in terms of intensity, but it's enough with the torchlight here that you can see like That's not normal.
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
I
this
found
is
that,
disturbing.
yeah. I don't think we should go
Should we just
around
burn
there.
these eggs and get out of here?
Yeah, what if... Do I see only eggs? Or does the webs lead to something else, like there may be a spider inside?
You're not sure. Would you like to try to make a perception check, see if you can see anything
Yeah.
else?
I also try and see.
Well, you've already kind of looked in here. You didn't see anything from a cursory glance.
Okay,
So-
we'll see if that's you, Kuna, can see anything.
Which one do you want me to do? Just,
Just
look one?
perception. You're just kind of looking around your surroundings, waving the torchlight, just trying to reveal things. You're trying to see what you can pick up
That's
here.
not bad.
18. I wouldn't say an 18 is bad. If you call that bad, oh my god, what are you
I said
planning on
that ain't
encountering?
bad. I said that ain't bad.
Okay. So, looking around with the probably, maybe it was a torchlight. Yeah, you're not sure, but through here, you're able to pick up a little bit more of the chamber. And you do see what your fears kind of lead you to is, while you don't see any eight-legged vermin here, there does appear to be hundreds, maybe even more, of these large spider eggs in this chamber, covering the webbing, the walls, the ceiling, floating kind of almost midair with some of these webs that crisscross the way. Most of them seem to be condensed kind of to the left and the right of the chamber here, leaving almost a very narrow path for somebody to kind of move through here, or something to move through here. But outside of that, there's all these eggs.
How big is singular egg?
About 6-7 inches in length. That's the average size. Some are a little smaller, some are a little larger, but that's the average size.
Where's Thor in his Thunderwave when you need it?
Oh, so you just want to hatch them all at the same time. I like your style.
I mean, I want to set them on fire and kill everything inside them at once, but
Yeah, but I'm just a little worried that it may, bring attention, whatever that may be in the, room beyond. Like, we know where it is. We can always come back here if the need is. What do you think?
yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, I feel like there's only two of us right now. We can't really in there.
Let's find the tieflings and maybe get back here and see maybe what they find.
Yeah.
No one can see the tieflings. They're in the Dome of Shadow.
Speaking of the tieflings, camera pans over to the tieflings as they stumble in the darkness.
It's pretty dark in here.
No duh.
All right, so
I'm just saying.
as you're walking through the sphere of darkness here, go ahead and move your tokens and see where you're trying to explore at, trying to find your way through. Moving slowly because you're stealthing and also you can't see anything.
Whee! We're blind.
The blind leading the blind. Very literal in this case. You can most certainly try to grab one, Kunek.
No, it was like I'm doing conversation with Odran while you guys do what you
Oh,
do.
Ah.
no. I would no, and definitely no.
You do that, I kill it.
I'd eat you and then lay eggs in your stomach or something.
Yay! We made it out of the darkness.
By any
Now
chance, do you
see.
not like spiders?
I'm fine with. Well, I mean, no one likes spiders. I mean, I wouldn't have one as a pet.
Why do you?
Everybody
Why do
wants
you
a
say?
cat-sized spider. I mean, that's like the best pet
Exactly.
ever.
Like, you don't have to worry about mosquitoes or goblins
I can catch a mosquito
Or
and
gnomes.
crush your goblin skull.
or
I mean,
dwarves.
Spiders.
I don't know, dwarves would be... I think a dwarf would kill
Oh, I
them.
mean, Oh,
We're
I mean,
not
like,
having a spider. It has been decided.
Imagine we could teach him to web Thor mouth shut on command.
oh well, now that does sound a bit more appealing.
So, hearing pet
Like, we
spiders
could
for everybody
always-
but Thor.
That could be fun. Put it in his pack. Leave it there to surprise him.
Anyway, should we go back to the tieflings?
Yeah, let's go back to the tea.
He wakes up in the middle of the night. He's cocooned in a web.
I'm liking this idea. Why? Well, yeah, let's do it. A need for revenge is strong.
All right, so you still see that sphere of darkness from that back in the hallway, but you're seeing more and more of these halls here being revealed as you're kind of moving about.
Do you? Let's stick together at least, so there's two of us, and let's go ahead and investigate up here.
All right.
Okay.
I can't see through the darkness. Can I just like run straight through it?
I mean,
And that's how he sets off a trap.
I mean, yeah, you can run through the darkness. So you do see an archway here, Oppressity,
Ooh.
and some more of the complex down here.
I just want to like do a really like small peek through, like not stand in the archway, but kind of like just like if you imagine the episode of Friends where they're all sticking their head through the door, kind of peeking through, that kind of thing.
Man, if I only had the Friends theme right now. That would be a good print, though, just to, like have your characters do like reenact that scene from Friends. Each
Which scene, though?
them peeking their heads through the door, just kind of vertically. It's almost like cartoonish.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
So, yeah, Eodran
Oh,
is.
here's Eildron back.
Yeah, the two tieflings are doing like this very slow tiptoe kind of maneuver, and Eodran and Kunar just walking normal pace.
Could you be any like not stealthier?
Okay, fine. I'll stealth and see if I can sneak.
I will let him do that first before I fail.
20.
All right, so Oppressity, make a perception check for me.
Okay, let me see here. Hold on. $14.
So, kind of peeking into this chamber, you see that while the area is open inside, there's a lot of bare space beyond the archway that does contain some furniture. It looks like just a few bits of scattered chairs. There's also what appears to be some webbing that obscures some of the ceiling.
Yay. Okay, I will, I guess, step inside the arch.
Okay. And you see a brand new car. No.
Oh my god!
There's
Did
an
we just won a
archway.
card?
Yeah. No, there's another archway leading kind of to the south here.
Okay. I'm going to walk towards that.
Okay. So, as you step through that archway, I want you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Yay, traps.
Yeah.
I want you to check for traps.
I forgot.
Every rogue ever.
All right. So, as you step through, you kind of feel a brief kind of tug by your ankle as you hear doink, and you look down and you realize, oh crap. As you look up, you just kind of reflexively just kind of move to the side. As you do, you see this a series of kind of nets fall down with, they have these little weights on them, and they land in the little kind of 10-foot area by the door here. I'm just going to make a little pointer here just to show where they went. You did avoid it though.
Woohoo.
But they land there. Small little foot as some of the roping and netting just kind of lay there. And Kunak,
Hey,
this
guys.
looks very similar to one that fell on you. Or no, was it you or was it Thor last session?
I think it was Thor. I didn't get that.
No, it was Eodran.
And-
No, it was Eodran. Because he used the knife to cut through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very familiar, Eodran.
Oh, great. More traps.
Hey guys, it was trapped.
Yeah, I think we can see that now.
Just making sure.
Can we try and get around? Can we just like walk around the net?
Question: Can I pick it up?
Yeah, I mean, you can pick it up. It's been already dropped and released. If it would have hit somebody else, the ends would have kind of tangled within each other and just kind of wrapped whoever was in it inside of
Nice,
it.
free net.
Exactly. So, in fact, let me add that to your inventory here.
I can just drag it myself.
There you go. All right. So yeah, there was a net there. Now there was no more nets. Gonna just,
Can I
Hoping
just
that-
invest? Can I just walk in here and do like a quick investigation to see if I can see any more traps around here?
most certainly can. Go ahead and roll your investigation.
Just an 8.
With all the webbing on the ceiling, it's kind of hard to tell. You don't see any other trip lines, at least in your immediate vicinity, but all those spider webs on the ceiling could be concealing more traps. It is possible, but you have no way of knowing where they would be at.
Well, at least we can't see any more spider eggs.
This is true. You do not see any spider eggs within this chamber, though it is not as warm or unnaturally humid as that other chamber was.
Thinking that I was kind of a dumbass to not think to look for traps when I walk through that door, I would like to see if there's any traps on this archway that I'm about to look at.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check. All right. Well, you do not find any traps, Apricity.
Okay, I'm going to look through the archway. Same kind of thing, like not entirely step into it, but like peek around enough.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me. Just kind of peer through the kind of the lip there. All right.
11.
Okay, so peeking through here, much like the chamber that Eodran found before, there's evidence that this chamber had at some points more furniture, tables, maybe even like little daises that maybe stone, like statues may have stood on. These have all been removed from this chamber. Various fragments of stone and little bits of like wood and cloth fragments, maybe from a tapestry or a rug, still kind of remain, but it's just ruined bits of it.
Okay. I will step through the doorway.
Okay.
Again, and possibly trigger another trap.
I investigated.
All right, as you step through the door, Your foot makes contact with the stone floor, and nothing unusual appears to happen.
Little sigh of relief. Okay.
A person actually lets out a sigh of relief, just. Amazing.
Guys, this doorway doesn't have any traps. We're good.
We did it!
Alright, let's keep going.
Okay.
Thought you'd like to know.
Bio, quick question.
Mhm.
And I will just move connect there. Is this like a doorway, or was it what's here?
Yes, that is a bit of a door there that nobody's gone over to investigate.
We just got a darkness, we couldn't see it.
Do I see anything through like down this corridor down here, or is it just a wall?
No, there's some things that you see as you
Right.
get down there. So, going through this fortress, you see another archway leading to the north, whatever's in that central chamber with the dull, sickly purple, glowing floor, that blackened stone that just has these like magical runes on it that just give off a natural kind of soft glow. You do see what looks to be another archway leading up to that, but you're not close enough to really see beyond what lays there or further down the hallway. It kind of ends at the end of your dark vision.
Do I need to roll stealth again? 'Cause I kind of want to sneak over and just peek around the corner.
Yes, and let's see. Wait, hang on. No, you haven't done anything really to break your stealth, so you're still in your stealth.
Okay, I'll just sneak over to here. I just want to peek around the corner of the wall and see what I can see in that room.
All right, so go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Just a 14.
Okay, and let me see. Fantastic. All right. So, as you peek around, you see more webbing in here.
Oh my god.
The webs here kind of much like the other chamber, they fill practically the entire chamber. However, this one does not have any egg sacs in it.
Does it have spiders in it?
If it does, you don't see any.
Great. Well, there's another one of those creepy webbing rooms with the glowing floor over there, Kunak.
Okay. No eggs.
No eggs, luckily.
Okay. And it's leading to the creepy chamber as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we go there now or check the other 4 rooms first? Because or you know what? Let's go and check the last room here in that hallway.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So who's leading the expedition?
I will be just standing
Looks like a
here.
city.
Yeah. I will just stand in.
Sure, why not? I'm great at leading. It's all I've ever done before. Let's go. I would like
It's a
to
race with
check and make
Giljon
sure
and
the door is
electricity.
not trapped.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation as you're looking at the archway.
It doesn't look trapped, guys.
You're saying that with such confidence. It's astounding.
It looks like it's just a normal door, guys. I mean, this looks pretty safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and go through it.
All right, as you step through the door, this chamber, this looks like it has a lot more damage done to it than some of the other rooms. Whatever, again, the kind of the stone murals that were on here, some of these look like they may have been engravings like tenets or maybe prayers or, some kind of codex, dwarven codex, that was etched in this chamber has been destroyed by the people that have taken over these ruins. They have desecrated this chamber.
Okay.
Okay, so seems safe.
Is there anything in the room ahead?
Kaimir, come.
That is a great question that I will
Okay.
answer after another perception check.
Okay.
I'll do something.
And here I was like, I will answer this after the commercials.
20.
These messages will be right back. All right.
After our sponsor.
Yeah. So, looking through here, this chamber, unlike some of the ones we've been through, doesn't have a lot of debris. Doesn't have a lot of scarring on the walls, though it does appear that whatever was in here was more carefully handled, as there's not a lot of rubble and such, but you do see evidence of something large was in this portion here. It does look like it leads up into another area here, and that's about where your dark vision ends for you here. So whatever was in here was taken with great care.
Okay, I guess we can now imagine the shape of the room. Oh, I saw dice roll.
I did too. I'm concerned.
We're fine. I checked. There's no traps.
I mean,
Okay,
like, there looks like there's a way up there, so can I just, like, walk over to here and just see if I can see through that corridor?
So you do see a little bit more here. Going up here, you see what looks to be a set of steps leading downward. So there's another archway at the far left side of the map that is leading to some stairs that are, looks like they're going deeper into this complex.
I was looking at the stairs down, so do you guys want to go down the stairs, or do you want to check out the creepy room?
Check out the what?
Give me a moment. Let's
Creepy
check.
room or go downstairs?
Yeah, I
Oh.
said we can go to creepy room first, but can I see if I can smell any recent like activity here? Draws, to be exact. Were they going through here lately?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead and make a perception with advantage since it's dealing with smell.
It could be as well survival, to be fair. I have better perception. Oh, those ones that I drop with that perception.
I would normally do like the survival if you were actually tracking a specific entity, like, like a bloodhound.
Yeah.
But this, you're just trying to pick up like any general evidence of somebody. So there is a drow stench in the area, but it's not enough for you to kind of pinpoint like exact location, but drow have been here recently.
Okay. Well, guys, I do smell the darkies.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, jeez.
We just learned so much about Kunak.
Jesus. I don't think that's okay.
Draw is such hard word to pronounce for my Goliath.
You just
So-
do what some of my players in one of my
Jesus.
other games do, is they call them blueberries.
Jesus.
And dark is what? Is it racist? That's what you want to say?
Well, I mean,
Calling someone blueberry is more racist, I would say.
that's not what I'm concerned about, but okay.
Anyway, I do smell them here, and they were here not so long ago. And we are missing that one draw that ran away from me.
Yeah, I do kind of want to check out the creepy room. I feel that that's going to be important somehow.
How about we go to the north, circle around, and then flame the room with spiders, then go there?
I mean, we could, or we could just go through the room that doesn't seem to have any spiders.
What if they hatch?
Well, we haven't gone through the middle hallway yet either.
Oh yeah.
Let's you know what? Let's just go from south and see what happens. You're right. Maybe the spiders won't hatch while we're there.
I mean, like in the south corner, there aren't any spider eggs, so there's a lower chance.
And how are you feeling about this, Chimera?
Chimera.
Okay then.
Okay.
That's how
Chimera
Chimera
just
feels.
stays outside.
You haven't talked much.
I don't, but that's mainly because I'm having trouble hearing everyone because of my connection.
Okay, let's go through creepy spider room.
I'm usually more talkative when I have a better connection.
It's okay.
All right. So who's leading the charge? Heading toward creepy central chamber.
I guess stealth isn't as important, right?
Yeah, I feel like it would be just about not getting hit with stuff, so I volunteer Kunak for this wonderful
Yeah.
opportunity.
You know what? Before we go there, how about I change? Like, I feel like it would be useful. Just as long as you don't stand close to me, it should be okay. It shouldn't hurt you much.
Oh, great.
So, sheath my sword, put on my boots, pull off my boots, not put on my boots, and change.
All right. So see Kunak changing his gear. It's like one of the prep scenes in like one of the early 80s action movies, like Rambo or Commando. He's just lacing up, putting weapons in, getting psyched.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go. Take care of those webs. Woohoo.
Okay. To be fair, I don't think Apricity ever saw Kunak change.
No.
Well, you are taking this quite well.
All right. So, okay. And once you're done going up, okay. So now you're moving in. All right. All right. So, Kunak, as you're traveling through the chamber here, as you're moving through, though, the webbing starts to move. At first, you just think it's because you're trying to get through the chamber, quickly, but yet carefully. But then, when you kind of stop, you realize that the webs are still kind of moving, and that is when you see them. For a brief moment, anyway. So, you look up and you see these spiders kind of moving through the webbing up above. Look a little different from the other spiders that you've encountered thus far. These seem to be more of almost a more bluish hues to them.
Oh shit.
And as they start to move towards you, they completely vanish from your sight.
Oh shit.
And
They're invisible spiders.
Audran, I hate you.
and let's see that Kunak, I'd like you to well, actually, let's say everybody roll the initiative here. I'm going to read a little bit of the upper chamber that Kunak can see with his torchlight.
I am not rolling good today, guys.
I knew this was going to happen.
I gave all my luck away earlier. I'm having a bad time here.
I hope that's not actual spider, just...
Oh my god.
All right. So, let's see. Who do we have here? Oh, I need one for that as well.
I forgot to roll initiative, didn't I?
Yes.
Are we
you
rolling
did.
initiative?
Can't
We
get
are
any
rolling
worse
I
than
initiative.
totally
that.
forgot. Got it. I totally forgot. I am in the last.
It's
Oh, I go
all
one
right.
before
I'm
Chrissy.
last. I'm having bad rolls today.
Okay.
Oh my.
Well, the good news
Tieflings
is
are not into this.
the
Tieflings
great
don't like
news
spiders.
is that Eodrin, the master of rolling natural 20s, gets to go first.
Yeah, that's great. I can't see any of the spiders though.
No, you can't. In fact, Kudak just briefly saw them himself before they just went.
How? Okay, how many did I see at least?
You saw two, and then they both vanished as they started moving towards you.
Concerning.
Alright,
Can I?
I move to here and then just hold my action. If I see a spider, I'm going to whack it with my staff.
Fair. Let me check your. Let's see. Nope. All right. Okay, so you're holding your action with your staff for when a spider comes in a range there that you see to
Yeah.
hit. Fair enough. All right. So with that, let's move on to not Kunak's turn yet. No. Something else goes right before Kunak.
No.
And seeing that there. All right. Now, Kunak, you see as you're kind of looking around, like freaking out for the spiders, just trying to where'd they go? I know I saw them. That's when you hear something like right by your side, and you kind of look, and you see one of those ugly ass bastards just kind of reel up, look like it's going to try to bite you. But then from your peripheral vision, you see one appear right in front of you out of just thin air, and you're just like, oh, fuck. And that is when it tries to bite you.
Of course, they rolled 17.
Are they outside of my range?
Unless it's a reach weapon, yes. Just
Oh yeah, it's a 4 staff.
on the grid here, he's right here. That's where he would snap to. Let's see.
Shit. Sorry.
Bless you.
Bless you.
All right, so Kunak, first one that's going to try to bite you, is going to miss. Ho, is it going to miss? And the other one is going to also try to bite you here. Now that one will hit you. Please make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Jeez, that starts good.
I'm gonna die.
10.
I think only one of you is going. I don't think Kunak has any more worried about dying at the moment.
Alright, so Kunak, I'm gonna try to roll this on the tracker here. Did it just bite you or no? Alright, so that's the damage here without any reductions.
But it should be reduced because I'm resistant.
Right, right. So, because sometimes when people have that, sometimes they have it up, sometimes they don't in game. So, right now that's 8 piercing, not reduced.
Okay.
So you can apply your reduction after effect. That way, this is kind of like the raw damage value.
Okay, so 4 plus.
All right, and because you go ahead.
Yeah, does it kill me outright? That's the question.
Well, that was from the bite. Now the poison the bite just injected into you. That is the question.
I'm worried because I know them.
So the poison here, and again I'm just doing this raw. It's going to be 21 points of poison damage.
So 25 damage total from one hit.
Yes, and to make matters worse, you don't see them anymore. They just kind of... He bit you, the one tried to bite you, and then after they try to bite you, like you're going back and forth, you just see him just kind of fade out of your sight, almost like it's gone invisible from him, just like it's losing its shape, its structure, almost like it's going into smoke, and then there's just nothing there.
I think it's time that we leave.
So they'll be chasing us down the hall and we can't see them.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
You make it sound like a bad thing.
Why is there a W at the end of Apricity's name?
Why not?
What do you mean?
Oh, who knows? Okay, here, it's gone now.
I thought it was because she was crazy with a backwards W.
I was just looking
I
around
am.
randomly and I saw that. I was just like, what?
I am crazy with a backwards W, but still.
Okay.
Oh.
Question: can I hold a shield and still do my unarmed attacks?
I mean, you can still swing with unarmed attacks, but if you're not trained with it, you're doing very low damage.
No, well, my hybrid form basically makes me trained in them and do more
Okay,
damage
so your
with them.
form's natural weapon with that. Okay, that's something
Yeah.
different. Then, yeah, as long as it's a one-handed, like a claw swipe, or if it's a bite, then yeah, you can do that.
I feel like I would need that shield.
Fair enough. Let's see. Don't know where all my combat music went. Oh well.
We should have a pod so we could all hear it.
Well, well,
Sorry.
Kinnick, it is your turn. So if you're gonna equip your shield, you may do so.
Yeah, so what I would do is equip my shield. Let me do that. I can do that from inventory, right? Yes. That'll wait.
So
And ready my action to whenever one appears within my range, I will swipe at it. So basically do action attack on them.
all right. Yeah. Also holding your action there. All right. Chimera.
Hammy still has prone on him.
Yay.
Oh,
I saw
thank you
prone
for
on me, yeah.
reminding me of that. Chimera's not prone. Though that would be a funny
1, 2,
imagery
3,
of
4,
Chimera just kind of belly
5.
crawling down the hallways.
Okay. 25. I can't see anything, can I?
You know, yeah, all you see, what you see here is room full of webbings. You see Eodran just kind of at the ready with his quarterstaff, just looking around, and you see Kunak with a shield raised, also kind of just looking around like, and he's bleeding a bit too, just looking around like they're looking for something.
To be more, he would
I
like
never saw the spider, so I'm just here sitting like, what are you all doing?
Spiders! Invisible fucking big spiders.
Huh. I don't think I have anything for that.
He just said invisible big fucking spiders.
I don't think I have anything for that.
Can't you shoot them?
I have to see them in order to shoot them.
So just get ready to shoot them when you see them.
Chimere is going to ready an Elder Blast, I guess. Because he can't see shit. He needs point of sight.
Okay. So, speaking of things shooting, I need this to actually select. Here we go.
And there'll be a draw that comes and shoots us in the back.
Actually, yes, but it's more. It's not really the back, because it's more looks like it's aiming for Kunak's bulbous buttocks.
That's great.
So, let's see. Will it hit? Let's find out. Yes, it will. Needs to make another Constitution saving throw. Though this is Kunak's stat. That's the raw damage from the bolt. See, look at that.
Okay, so I take 2 damage then.
Yes, and you feel a different kind of poison start to course through your veins.
Okay.
And this guy kind of broke his stealth. So now I'm just going to reveal the square here. So that's where the bolt came from.
Great.
And
I feel so happy.
oh, you're gonna feel even happier because he seems
There is 5 more of them.
He's moving over towards this large spider statue.
Great.
And that's gonna end his turn there. So
Good question. Is he like looking like he's like moving around and trying to shoot me, or is he moving with some kind of intent?
Make a insight check. All right. It doesn't look like he's focused on shooting you. It looks more like he's very focused on that large spider thing in the center. Very focused on it.
That's not good.
Apricity.
Okay, so I didn't see the crossbow, but I want to get through this room as fast as possible.
I mean, you saw Chimere you saw Kunak get shot.
Oh, can I get through the room and past him? Or is it because he's standing
you
in
can most
the
certainly try.
doorway? I'd like to try that.
Okay.
$30 would get me right there.
All right. So, let me describe a little more of this room here for you, since now you're fully in it. So this is a much grander chamber than you've seen thus far in this place. Beneath the vaulted roof here, there's all these ornate and spider-like magical runes that are what's giving off that sickly purple hue on the floor that you're standing on. A floor that is that black stone that's... You're not sure if this was part of the original Temple from the Dwarves or something that the Drow just created here, but either way, it's very sinister looking. Every inch of the walls in this chamber that you can see depict bloated spiders and drow kind of engaged in depraved and decadent magical rites.
Okay. So, my movement got me there.
And feelings.
Can I assume at this point that I see the drow?
Yes, you can see the drow.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash there. And I'm going to use my action to hit him.
Fantastic.
Don't fuck me. It fucked me.
Yeah, that's that's the least of your worries. Because as you enter in here and you rush over just focused on the drow, you weren't really focused on too much else until after you swung and missed on the drow. At that point where you kind of swung and missed, you realized that there was something kind of amiss within this chamber besides all the other creepy things. You see that some other things that are now moving in this chamber that blended in perfectly with the various spider carvings are 4 very large spiders that are now climbing down the walls of this chamber.
Okay. I do
Here comes
have
a new
5 feet.
challenger.
I have 5 feet of movement left. I'm gonna take a little step back. And because I made a melee attack against the creature, that creature can't make opportunity attacks against me for the rest of my turn.
Awesome, awesome. Love it.
You move like half square.
Did I move half square? Okay. There's full square. And this has been fun, guys. This is great.
That is great.
This is fine.
I'm imagining the meme of the little whatever it is sitting in the chair with the house on fire.
dog.
This is fine.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Okay, and on that note, it's the spiders who are still kind of moving down, so they're not going to really do anything this turn, as they're still kind of climbing down the walls here. So move back up to Eodren.
Okay, fuck it. They're first using a room with a weird drow and the spiders coming down, so I'm going to move with my 50 feet of movement. I can get right up here. I'm going to whack this drow in the face right at the quarter.
You go, dude.
There you go.
Yeah, obviously, leave me alone with the 2 fucking big spiders that almost one-shot me.
That is a hit, sir.
Okay, I'm targeting him properly.
Picture
See if I
Eodren running, like leaping off the archways of the doors, and then off that
Is-
pillar.
Did it
And-
apply the damage?
Damn.
Yeah, you
Good.
hit that guy hard, so hard that his brains are now splattered on this statue.
Oh, is he dead already?
Oh yeah, he's dead. But one thing that kind of worries you is as blood kind of hits that, you see the runes start to glow in intense bright light.
Oh, great.
Oh shit. Well, as my bonus action, I can't really do much. Actually, I'm just gonna take my. Just me. I'm gonna take patient defense. Use 1 key point to dodge as my bonus action.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna do your impression of Usain Bolt.
I was thinking of it, but you know, that'll leave a facility here alone, and that would be kind of mean. So I'll do it next turn if it comes to that.
Okay.
You're so sweet.
All right.
We're all gonna die.
Like, Bio, I know that you are very hyped for the new campaign, but just lay it off, okay?
I mean,
Like, we'll get there, okay?
you wanted to investigate, ancient ruins underneath mountains that are by, kind of cursed and bad areas, and you see all these different things that are involved here. I know heroes aren't made playing it safe, but damn, are y'all pushing the envelope. So, but you're gonna have some killer stories to tell if you ever make it back. So,
God.
with that, you're on defensive. Oh yes, here we go. So, let's see. Let's see. He's going to do. In fact, he is actually going to move here. Oh, well, let me change that on him. Weird. Maybe because he's not set to be invisible. Huh.
I see like number 7 right now on the screen.
Yeah.
It says Spider Pen.
Yeah. It's wrong one. I was wondering why the spider wasn't showing. There he is. Yeah, interesting. I can't change their arc while they're
Which
invisible.
one shows up first?
So the spider one shows up first behind you. So go ahead and take your attack of opportunity.
Swipes.
Your reaction. Yep.
Yeah, Chimera can also.
It's not attack of opportunities, like prepared action
It's a-
attack.
Oh yeah, Chimera had a Eldritch
I was
Blast.
prepared, so I can't shoot.
Right. So attack of opportunities, you use a reaction.
No,
it's
it's
your held
ready
action. Yeah. So
Yeah.
use your held action. You use your action to attack. That will hit. And Chimera is also going to blast that thing in a second. All right.
And at
Wait
5th
for
level, so I get 2 attacks.
Do you? I thought it was like with. Okay.
I'm just waiting for Kunak to finish first before I drop my die. I do not hit.
It's okay.
I'm gonna have sucky rolls today. I just
No.
feel it.
You should
Can you use your
twice
second
remember.
blast?
You have 2 blasts now.
I do have a second Eldritch Blast. Okay, let's try again.
That will hit.
Kill it! Kill it with fire!
The first one was just a tracer round. That's all it was.
Yes!
All right.
One down.
Okay, so with that first Kunak's swiping at it, just frenzy, just trying to get this thing away from him as he sees another one just starting to appear behind him. Kunak, after you slice into this thing, causing it to bleed, you see Chimera take aim. You hold up your shield as the first blast misses the spider, hits your shield, rocking you back. Then the second one, though, manages to hit the spider. As it does so, the carapace on just the thorax just explodes. All this like bluish gunk just starts spraying everywhere. Just kind of, it's almost like a pot of blue stroganoff just exploded in this chamber.
Wow.
All right, and the spider above you, Kunak, is going to attempt to bite into you. And it will hit you with a 20. So, it's damage, raw damage, minimum damage, that is good. However, do need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Oh, thank you.
You don't want to take that poison again. And on that, it will start to
Okay,
again.
so if I resist 3, do I take 1 or 2?
How much does it reduce?
It's half.
Half? 1.
Yay for rounding down.
And the spider just starts to phase out of existence. You see it just kind of turn into like this smoke as it starts to become translucent and then just vanishes from your sight.
Can it do that?
What, the spider?
Yes.
Yeah, it can do that. It's been doing that since you've seen them.
Doesn't it use its bonus action to do that?
Yes, it does, and then it used its bonus action to do that.
Doesn't it? Didn't he just use the bonus action twice?
No,
What do you mean?
this is a new round for him.
No. Okay. No, because they usually use bonus action to move out of stealth, and then next turn they need to use it to go back. So they can't do that each turn.
All right, so I'll leave it here for now. Let's see. Kunak, it is your turn.
Ooh, it's here.
Oh, he feels happy that he killed. Oh wait, no, it's like Kunak not.
Kunak is very
Kays.
Yes, that's the problem when you have too many people
I'm
with
pretty sure
Ks.
Kumak is very happy
In
the spider is
initiative.
dead too, though. everyone's happy the spider is dead.
Ooh, we're having to have so much fun, you and me, my friend. Let's start.
All right, that will hit. All right. So you see Kunak just start chopping up the spider, but Kunak, after you start kind of panting, just like, yeah! It's when you kind of look up in the chamber before you and you see 4 other spiders just kind of moving down the walls very quickly.
Are they down the wall right now?
They're close to the floor. I mean, you can attack them if you wanted to.
Well,
They
I
spent their
guess
last
I'll,
turn
like,
moving down from the ceiling all the way
I
to
guess
the floor.
I'll move up and like basically do a jump and just like swipe one over the wall with my bonus action. That hits.
All right.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right, so you come charging up and slashing at it with your bonus. All right. Okay. All right. Chimera. Everybody's having fun in that central chamber.
Well, Chimera can only move into the room. But hey, at least he can actually see these spiders.
This is true.
There's something to do. Chimera is going to hex the giant spider 3.
All right, there's that one. Got it.
And Eldritch Blast it.
All right, so you point out your hand. You see the dull reddish hex markings kind of engulf its body before they kind of faintly go away. You see that the tracings there, and on that, the Eldritch Blast does strike it. So go ahead and roll your damage
Yes.
included with your hex. There you go. All right, and you do get another a beam with that. So go ahead and roll the other blast.
Does that also get hex?
Yeah, it also gets
Yes.
hexed.
Yep. That's why
Oh,
it's so
alright.
nice.
I'm gonna go get that effect again.
Oh, you got on you twice now. You might want to remove
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. I don't know how to remove one.
Click
There's
on
a
the
little
head
head.
icon. Click
Yes.
on the head icon, then on the minus symbol. Or Bio can do it for you.
Yeah, I can do it. There you go.
I don't know how to do. Okay, thank you. My mouse double clicks, so sometimes it's annoying. I need a new mouse.
It's all right.
And I need I didn't want to roll. I didn't want to do that. Stupid thing. Ignore
Well,
that.
we know it's going to be that if you hit with that. So
I
Just roll the attack.
yeah, roll the
Don't
attack.
roll the damage.
Okay, so
Oh, I hit.
all right, let me just drag that damage over here to 3. All right. So yeah, the blast hit this other spider that's coming down from the wall here on the chamber floor. You see it just kind of rock from the force energy of these eldritch blasts, and it's also taking other magical energies. You see these wisps of red just kind of bite into it, almost like a phantom fangs or biting down into the spider. Okay.
I have no more spells today. I have no more spells.
You're completely out of spells. All right, does that end your turn?
I'm completely out of spells. Yes, that ends my turn. I can't move anymore. I use my full movement to get into the room so I could actually see stuff, and now I can't move anymore, so I'm stuck here.
All right,
I have a dagger, though.
You
How
have
many
a
spells
dagger.
do you get per short rest now? 2 or 3?
3, I think.
We can get a short rest.
I'm gonna have
only
both my
get 2
short
spells.
swords out. And I'm gonna go after spider number 3.
Eight. Nice.
All right, that is going to hit though.
Woohoo! And sneak attack damage.
Ho!
That's a lot of damage. That's almost a lot of damage like I just took.
What Kunak's trying to say is, don't let a person stab you in the back.
I feel sorry for Thor now.
All right.
Oh, I'm after Thor. Sooner or later, I'm gonna get Thor.
Payback's a bitch.
100%.
Oh man. All right. What else does a Persody do after?
I didn't expect that, so...
It's okay.
Let me think. I have 20 feet of movement left.
Rogues don't get additional attack at level 5, right? Or do-
I could use my bonus action to attack, but not at the current moment. I'm just gonna move up here, I think.
All right.
Because I don't think I want to dash towards it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit tight right over here and I'll be good.
All right. Let's just pull up a few more things here. Okay.
Oh wait, could I hide?
Not unless you
I
have
can
something
take it as a bonus action.
But you're in line of sight of 3
Oh,
hostile
okay.
creatures.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
If you had Kunak nearby, then maybe.
I think you could hide it, like next to the big creepy spider statue, but that might be a problem on its own.
Well, there's other issues with that, which we'll go over in just one moment, as the
Oh
spiders.
boy.
It becomes a spider.
The biggest of spiders. So these things are moving here, and let's see. Okay, and
Wait,
Okay.
why is most of the party at 33 HP? Like,
that,
did I miss
that
a
is a
meeting?
creepy coincidence.
Did I miss a meeting?
I don't know if I want to be a part of that
You
meeting.
missed the fact that you have more HP than anyone else because you're
I mean,
I don't
Thor
know,
probably
better
has more
race.
HP, but Thor probably has a different amount of HP, but he's not here right now. And I think we all just have classes had the same like hit dice and stuff.
All right.
But you have the same con.
Yeah.
So, actually, let me get rid of that here. So Kunek,
Fine.
you're being attacked, and that is going to miss you. And Apricity, you are also being attacked with a bite. Now that will hit you.
100%.
That would hit even me.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh no.
Motherfucker.
and this is
No, just not con saves. Please tell me that's enough.
okay. So that is good. So you're only going to take half damage on this. So I'm going to roll the raw damage in the chat box here. So you're going to take 6 points of poison damage.
Okay, so 19.
So the spider comes down. You see it moving very quickly towards you. It kind of leaps at the last few feet, bites into you, and you feel the venom just injecting into you. But
Could
other than it burning, it doesn't seem to have any other effect on you right now.
I have used Uncanny Dodge on that?
Is that the damage reduction?
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use reaction to have it.
Yes.
I would like to do that.
All right. So you're only going to take 3 points. Oh, and that 3 points are not on the poison. That's on the bite damage.
That's fine.
So that'd be 5 points of damage you'll heal up.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. That will end their turn here. Now, Eodran.
Yeah. Oh
All
dear.
Yeah. So, remember the runes that were glowing and the blood that seems to trigger them? You see the blood go back into the drow that you killed. And the drow's body begins to mutate.
Motherfucker.
Shit.
And as it does so, something interesting happens as this creature begins to emerge. You see the flesh just kind of break, gets larger, and it becomes this half-drow monstrosity.
Of course it does.
Yeah. For a while, I was thinking like Odran is mutating, and first thing that came to my mind is like Spider Monk.
Now,
Oh my god.
okay. Now, this thing is prone. So let me see if I can add the prone condition here. So it's prone and it's next to you.
Well, you know, I'm just going to welcome this new life to the world by whacking it with pieces of the star.
Welcome to lovely Earth. Wham.
I'm just,
Welcome to, yeah, that will hit. Oh man.
And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to need this thing to make a
Drow
con
monstrosity.
save. I'm going to use one key point to do a stunning strike on it.
Come on.
It passed.
Damn. What's your DC
You know,
now?
I'm just going to keep whacking on it then. That's prone. Nope. I'm going to burn another key point to do a flurry of blows. 2 punches.
You got this.
We believe in you.
All right.
That's a nice second punch. Yeah, that's my turn.
Fantastic. So, all right, it's still prone. It still hasn't moved yet. Kunak, it is your turn.
Okay. Thanks. I did forget one thing, that because I got smacked, I should have did a wisdom save. And I failed that, so I'm going to smack nearest thing, which thankfully
It's a spider.
is the spider. But let's roll 1d2 to see which one I will smack. Let's see. What was the comment for rolling? Or you know what? Odd is spider 2, even is spider 4. Spider 2 it is.
All right.
Whose cat do I hear?
That'd be
That's
the
my cat.
Missy's.
You always ask whose cat, and it's always mine.
And that's because it's an adorable cat.
Yes.
Get off the desk, cat.
Wow.
Get off the desk.
Oh.
Get off the desk. Get off the. Well, she almost stepped on the keyboard.
So they get your
Oh,
computer
it's
fixed?
What?
Is your computer
What?
fixed?
No, I'm using my brother's laptop, but I have it in my room.
Gotcha.
I have better desk space. He's got this little tiny table, and I actually have a desk.
All right. Well, Kuna,
Anyway,
you
since
start.
I do regain my senses now, I see both of them are quite hurt, so I just decide to continue hitting the one I was hitting.
All right.
Use my bonus action to smack him again. And
Eh.
hit.
All right. Nice. So Kunek just starts going. You see Kunek just his eyes just kind of glaze over for a moment, and he just turns to the nearest spider and just starts wailing on it. After doing so, he just kind of, almost as if his mind was just not there. He kind of snaps to, sees this wounded spider before him, and just takes one more final swipe at it. As he does so, you rip open that thorax of it. It splits open. As it does, all this yellowish fluid starts to leak out of the creature. It kind of kicks over on its back, filling up more of the tiles with this strange fluid. All right, let's get him off the tracker here. All right.
I would say like he finishes the spider with a bite and just discovers that spiders don't taste good.
Something that Thor is going to discover soon enough.
Oh dear.
Hey, remember, he took those spider chunks last session.
Uh-huh.
Well, to be fair, like fried tarantula isn't so bad.
Yep, well, it's not, or baked, but he didn't do that. He just took the meat from the spider. And Lord knows what he's going to do with that. That note, the monstrosity stands up. As he does so, this thing is much, much larger than you realize, Adrian, as it just kind of towers over you, looks down at you. But as it does so, it more looks over at your comrades.
That thing's big.
Oh no, it's our favorite spell.
No, it is not.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's going to. Oh.
I was about to go, like, darkness
that's-
is,
I'm gonna
200.
need Kunak and Chimere to make wisdom
20.
saving throws.
I don't like.
No.
Oh. We'll
Love it.
miss you, buddy.
wisdom? I am good with wisdom.
Don't say that in top of your roll.
Wow, I rolled low. I'm upset.
Well, because you said that you are good at those, you never do that.
Yeah.
That's why you don't
That's
say
like-
that, because then you accidentally curse yourself.
So, all right, and let's see. It doesn't give me the chart here for that. So, both Chimere and Kunak, you see this creature as it looks over him, as the eyes kind of glow for a moment, and their gaze kind of, looks over at this thing, and you see their heads kind of shake. As it does so, they almost both kind of have this glossy, glazed look in their eyes. They appear almost like
I'm sorry.
they appear kind of dazed and confused.
Okay, so what is exactly happening to me? Because
You are affected by the confusion spell.
When God is confusion and not charm.
what does
Because
It's
these two would have probably been the worst ones to charm.
Well, so basically, the spell.
Here with his.
So to clarify what exactly is going on, the spell assaults and twists creatures' minds, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled action. Each creature within the area of effect, if you fail your saving throw, the affected target can't take any reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of their turn to determine what action they take. And there's a little chart for it with that, which is not included in here. It must be on a separate table somewhere else. And at the end of your turns, you can make at the end of your turns you can make another Wisdom saving throw. So, right now, they are both confused.
Fun thing.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know my bloodlust, right? Like whenever I lose control over my character, like if you're under effect that prevents you from concentrating, like Barbarian's Rage feature, and I assume confusion as well, I automatically fail my saving throw as well.
Well, you can't fail harder than a 1, but I get your
No,
point.
I mean more that I will be forced to take particular actions on next my turn, and I don't know how it works together with confusion spell.
Well,
So
confusion will
I'm
do things like you can't move or take actions, like you just kind of stand there.
Okay.
So
Resolve confusion first, then bloodlust.
yeah, because there's things where you can attack like random creatures, kind of like your other ability. All right. Anyway, let's see. Why won't it let me move this out of the way? There we go. All right. So, and he is. What is he going to do? He is going to move away from Yodran. So, Yodran, if you'd like to take an opportunity, you can.
I gain to vacant. Yeah. And I miss.
All right, and he moves behind Electricity.
Motherfucker.
Don't die. You just joined, don't die.
All right, and with that, Chimera, roll a d10, please.
I think this was the 10.
That is indeed the 10. 1.
Rolled the 1.
You use all of your movement in a random direction to determine the direction. We're going to roll a d8. So 1 will be the very top of your square, and it'll just go clockwise around your token. So go ahead and roll a d8.
I'm
Just
gonna
control 2.
walk into a wall. I know it.
8. All right, so you're going actually to the party.
Come visit me. Look at you being so brave.
Strangely enough, that's the safest place from Kunak.
I am concerned. Okay, can I
You're
roll
great,
my...
girl.
Now
what
you
am
can
I
roll
rolling to
your
get
wisdom
out
saving
of this
throw.
confusion?
Yes. So Chimera just like went like a magnet right to the
You
party.
cut off. I didn't get to hear what you said.
Roll your wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Let's try again. Try again.
No.
I'm
You are
doing
so
even
confused.
worse than before, so no. I'm still confused.
Yes. All right. Boy, does she look
I'm
confused.
still confused. I am concerned. I'm sorry, City, if I attack you.
No, it's fine.
Well,
First thing I'm gonna do is use my bonus action to disengage.
slightly.
Slightly, and I'm actually gonna move up this way. And then I'm gonna attack the spider.
Okay.
I
Wait.
am now in combat.
Wait.
Wait, hold
Timer's
on.
gonna fucking
Hold
die.
on. Wait, I gotta rethink that. Hold on 1 second, because I don't know if I did it right or not. You know what? Now, No, I'm not going to use my bonus action disengage. I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to rogue.
It's okay.
I'm going to attack the monstrosity. That's what I'm going to do.
Interesting. All right.
Well, I know why. Nice.
20. Very
I
nice.
don't know
Jesus.
why I drawed. Well, I
Why
don't
you-
know why it rolled with advantage, though.
Because it still had prone.
It's still
I
at
think.
prone, but that's fine. Let me just remove that here. The 20 was the first roll anyway on the die, so go ahead and
Kill it.
roll your damage.
Sneak attack.
Crit sneak attack. Kill it.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's still standing after that.
And those were low
Okay.
rolls. Jesus.
I'm going to swipe again with my offhand attack.
Shoo, go ahead now. Oh, that would have been great if that was another crit.
That would
Well, you
have
only-
been.
You only get sneak attack once per turn. So
I
that's-
understand that. I
yeah,
understand.
but just to get oh.
Just
Oh.
even 1 point of damage, that's fine. Whatever.
So, as it comes around towards you, you're like looking around. You see Chimere stand by you, and then getting this surge, you manage to slash this thing like right by its face, kind of going right across one of its eyes, by its nose, and it kind of reaches up, grabs its face, just, and then you come back with the other swipe, and you just kind of lightly scratch the outside of his hand that's covering his face.
I still gotta get more practice in using the right hand. I'm so sorry. I'm left-handed. Yeah, and then I don't want to give it a hack of opportunity to the spider, so, but I don't want to get attacked by both of them.
Or
You
all
could
three
move
of them.
behind the
The
spider.
well, yeah, or all three of them. The monstrosity cannot attack me because I attacked it. So I'm gonna stay within the spider's range and move up along this way.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, Chimere.
It's all right.
He
And-
had to get hit at some point.
I'm dead. I already resigned myself to this fact.
well, it didn't
I
use
already have a
anybody,
backup
so-
character. Don't worry, it'll be great. It's gonna be a bard.
And it is going to try to. Oh God! It critically hit you
Oh,
with a
Jesus.
web. So you are restrained.
Fantastic.
but the good news is, it you know
It doesn't do damage.
I
Yeah, it
think that
doesn't do
that's the good
damage.
news that it doesn't do damage.
All right. Let's see. And it is actually going to move past you here. It's going to go. Let's see. Now, you can take an attack opportunity if you like.
I'm restrained. I can't do anything.
You can still take attack opportunities, but restrained.
Oh,
Uh,
Can't
your
I?
speed is 0, and your attack roll will have disadvantage, as well as any dex saves. So you can still swipe
And
that.
I'll hold on to my reaction.
Okay. And
Yeah,
it's just going
just
to
in
move
case
over
I
here
need uncanny dodge.
by Eodron, and that's going to end its turn there. The other one is going to use web here on Eodron, and it will hit. So Eodron is restrained,
Right.
and it will also move away from Kunak. Kunak, would you like to take an attack opportunity?
Oh, can I?
Let's see. Did you use your? Actually, you can't. You're still that. Same reason why she can't. All right. So yeah, it just moves over here by Eodran, and it ends its turn. Eodran.
Alright, can I try to get out of the web?
All right. So for the web here. As an action, you can try to make a strength check to burst through the webbings. You can also attack the webbings and try to destroy them as well.
I think I have a better chance of attacking the webbing, to be honest.
Okay, what are you using to attack them with?
I mean, like, all I have is a quarterstaff at the moment, but
Quarterstaffs aren't going to really cut through webbing.
yeah, that's not gonna work. I just have to try a strength check, I guess. I can't do anything
This
else.
is going to be the most amazing strength check.
We believe in you.
No.
I mean, good job.
I'm just going
You can
to.
still hit one.
Can I hit one? Or is that my action?
That was an action to try to use a strength check to go in there. So unless you can, let's see, can't do that because that requires an attack action to be done.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't use my bonus action on arm strike, so I guess I'm just going to sit here. That's my turn.
Can you take defensive?
Yeah, do you want to
stance
take
or
a defensive stance to try to negate the advantage?
I mean, I would have to use my bonus action and a key point to do that, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Kunak, D10 please.
roll that D8?
Well,
or
no,
D10.
D10. Yeah, D10 first.
D10, yeah.
We don't know if you're going to roll a D8 or not.
I need to play Wild Magic Sorcerer next. This would be interesting.
We would all be dead if you did that.
Should I roll or do you roll?
You roll. I'm letting the players roll as much as possible because that's a lot of the fun of the game.
I think this is D10. I'm not sure.
The third.
That is a D10.
Yeah,
7. Creature uses action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. If no creature within its reach, you do nothing. There is no creature within your reach, so Kudak does nothing. He's just like
be fair,
swinging in the air.
like my bloodlust would make me go to the nearest creature and
There
attack
might be
it,
another
so...
face splitter. You don't know.
Yeah. Baya, what's your judge on that with my bloodlust? Because it forces me to move to the nearest creature and use attack action.
Let's see. I'd say that the confusion overrides that in terms of like your bloodlust is like you got that instinct you want to do it, but then your mind's kind of muddled and you're just like you don't know what to do. It's like you're fighting your instinct with this. With these magical commands are trying to change that.
So I get wisdom save now.
Yes, you do.
So are you a werewolf right now?
18 will break that. So you break the confusion enchantment at the end of your turn there.
Okay.
All right. You still got the bloodlust, but you
Well, I didn't take like damage, so I
Yeah.
don't think I will need to do that.
So, well, it's the end of your turn anyway, so you can't really do anything else. But the confusion is no longer, your mind's no longer affected. All right, and he can't attack her, but let's see.
No.
It's already restrained.
There's no one in the room but him. He's
We've been
all
isolating.
by himself, trying to hypnotize him. He just wants to lay down and sleep. Shh.
Alright. He sees an Eodran, and he will attack said Eodran.
We just need Brazer's logo at this moment.
Who are you talking about?
So, the large half-drow monstrosity that just reeks of sulfur
Oh, bye, Ildran.
is going to...
Hey, maybe he thinks Audran is his mom.
Okay. Well, it's going to try to attack Eodran.
Doesn't think it's his mom.
Okay,
Ouch.
and it is going to attack its claws here.
Oh!
That's gonna hurt. And it's the last claw attack.
This was your fault.
Alright.
Not whose? Mine? Who didn't see spiders on the ceiling?
Kunak.
It isn't the spider, it's the thing. Wait, did someone just leave?
Did somebody?
Wait, what?
Oh, Lucy left.
We lost
Oh,
Lucy, yeah.
Lucy dropped. Okay. Alright. Then it's his turn. And of course, it's Lucy's turn. I'm going to hold her turn here. Do we know what's going
Let's
on?
give her a moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Ojan, what's your idea for the new character?
What are you talking about?
Adrian's going to roll a 20 on his saving throw, come back and whoop all y'all's asses. Everybody.
I
That
did
we-
nothing. Except for attack a drow in a room where I didn't know what else was in there. But besides that,
Yeah.
I
Lucy
did
also
nothing.
wrote, give me a moment, internet issues.
Okay. So, let me just roll this here. Let's see. 8. 8 is going to be the same thing that Kunak had. She is going to swing out with her dagger. And that is it. She can't really do anything. So, but she would need to make a saving throw. Let's see, where's her save? Damn it. Where is it on her character sheet?
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Good. I was just updating things.
Let's...
Why do I have two places?
Okay. Ah, here it is. I'm staring right at it. Alright, so Chimera also made her saving throw at the end of her turn.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Well, good news and better news.
I think. You guys hear me okay?
We can hear you
Yeah.
just fine. So, Lucy, are you ready for the good news and the better news?
Good.
The good news is your confusion
Sure.
didn't cause you to kill anybody. There was nobody in range for you to kill with your melee weapon, so nobody got shanked. And at the end of your turn, you made your wisdom saving throw. So you're no longer under the confusion spell effect.
Okay. Where did I roll? I didn't know anything.
I was rolling it in the chat here while you were
Cool.
disconnected, just to kind of see what was going on here. As
I just see it now.
it is Apricity's turn.
I'm going to attack the web.
You do have slashing
With-
weapon, right?
My short sword.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Amazing. Oh, did I just roll an attack roll?
Yeah, just roll an attack roll. You can just target nothing. Why? Oh yeah, it's because you're.
I have no idea.
No, it's because you're restrained.
Oh, restrained.
That's normal.
Oh.
So that's not enough to hit the webbing.
Could I use my bonus action
For the like a
to
offhand
make
attack.
another attack?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
You can do it.
That is just enough to hit the webbing. Go ahead and roll damage.
Thank
Goodness.
God. No, the question is, do I deal enough to get out of the webbing?
That is again just enough damage to cut through the webbing. You are no longer restrained.
Freaking
You needed a
God.
10 to hit, and you needed to do 5 damage to it, which you did.
Okay. Now I want to move, and I don't know where I want to move to. I don't want to leave Eodrin there, but at the same time, I don't want to get myself knocked out.
Electricity is saved.
Yeah, or she kind of cut her offhand free, and then she cut the rest of herself free with her offhand.
Yeah.
No, this is my good stabbing hand.
Well, Eldron hasn't.
I'm gonna go
And
down here.
Genius.
Wait, Eldron is unconscious. Okay, have fun with that.
Yeah, he's down.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go down here, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Dum 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 dum.
Okay, does
dum.
not recharge on that. All right, so
I just realized something. I can't use my hex because I got confused.
Oh yeah, so you lost the concentration on it.
the spider, spider one here is going to start putting more webbing on Eodran. Just
Yeah.
kind of wrapping him up, spinning him, like mummifying him. That is all he is doing at the moment. And number 4.
Bye, Eldron.
Well, no, he's being like starting to get kind of cocooned with that. He can still be cut free of it, but he may be lunch for the babies. He may get babies put in him. Who knows?
I have a
And
sword,
now
but I
he
can't get
suddenly
anywhere near.
regrets not burning the eggs.
Maybe you should give someone else the sword.
All right, Kunak.
Yeah,
All right.
roll that dice.
Oh, he's coming to bite you. Wow.
Right.
He was excited for that bite. So raw damage in chat, not much damage, but you do need to make a Constitution saving throw. As the fangs penetrate your skin, you do make the save, so you take half of this poison damage. Wow!
Oh, Kunak.
Wow! You better watch out for that poison damage, Kunak. That
Okay, so this is 2
two
plus
laughable
+2.
damage.
I feel as a multi-class with a healing thing's gonna come in handy sooner or later.
So you get 4 damage.
Kunak like needs to become like werewolf paladin
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just smite.
All
at
right.
him.
Well, Eodran,
Death save.
death saving throw 20, 20, 20. Not a 20.
Fuck.
All right.
Wow.
So he's still
Death save.
bleeding out. You see the
Time.
blood starting to get it's starting to soak some of the webbing. It's starting to turn it kind of pinkish as the spider's still trying to thread more webbing around him. Kunak.
Okay. Get this party started. First.
Oh, it wasn't already started.
Yeah. Starting with the big one.
Okay, you need to be more specific with that. There are 3 very big ones here.
Does that hit? Hit. Okay.
Yeah, that hits. It should say it in the chat.
Okay.
All
It
right.
doesn't say it for the person. It only says.
No, it said.
Yeah, I've enabled that so you should be able to see all that
Okay.
stuff.
I didn't see it for me on the first turn. Did they turn?
Gotcha. Yeah, I tried to enable that for this. That's what I was doing last session. All right, let's get that spider off play here. So yeah, you swing, slicing right through it. The thing screeches as its fangs are pulled from you just from the strength of the
Like-
blow.
What I think would happen is like he bites into the werewolf's shoulders and he just bites back.
All right, there you go. So yeah, it bites you, and you bite it right back, and you bite harder to the point where you actually tear a large chunk of it out in your teeth. The yellow fluid just kind of dribbling down your chin onto the floor and some of your chest.
Okay.
Doesn't taste good. Tastes like almost like sour pudding.
I don't know how sour pudding tastes, so for now just focus on trying to kill the big monstrosity.
Pudding made with soured milk.
Okay.
Just
Uh,
picture what that would taste like.
Kaimir, the other spider is yours, and then I'll just start swiping and slashing and biting at the big thing, trying to push it away from Odran.
Alright.
Just how well it goes.
19.
It was so close.
Alright. So, swiping into this thing, you slash it. Again, you see the wound on his face is bleeding. You add to the other side of this gashing claw mark. It just recalls.
Okay, and as my bonus action, I don't hit.
Distracted by the body of Eodran at your feet.
Yeah. And this will be the end of my turn.
Well, you got his attention. He is going to try to bite you, Eodran. Not Eodran, Kunak. Misses. However, like you, he has claws. And both his claws are swinging wildly at you. The first one, oh, that looked like it was going to hit a 20. Oh, that was scary. The second claw comes around. Wow! Wow! Twos back to back. 3, 2, 2.
Like, it's Clash of the Beasts.
Man. Well, let's see, and it will move here and end its turn. Chimera.
Why did it move? I had an idea.
Oh, it's
Screw it.
psychic, you know, so it read like your thoughts. You know, it's like Psycho Manus from Metal Gear Solid. Just fuck that guy.
I had an idea to hit both of them. But it moved, so I'm like, shit. Oh well.
Don't you hate it when game enemies start reading your inputs?
I know, I wasn't even saying it. I was just thinking it. I was like, I have an idea. I'm gonna do this. And then suddenly the spider moves, and I'm like, shit, I can't do that now.
You are saying that, but in Monster Hunter World, whenever you like start drinking a potion, like AI is made to target you.
It's ultimate aggro.
Like, you just okay, I will just hide and drink that, and just see that big fucking monster just slowly turns your way and starts running.
I was
And
gonna
you're
do
like, oh,
sword
fuck.
burst.
You know what it is, Kunak, with that? It's like sausages. You know, you
I was
pop the top of
gonna-
the potion, and they just come running.
I was gonna use sword burst. So upset.
I mean, you still technically use it, but it just wouldn't be as effective.
They has to be within 5 feet of me.
Yeah.
You might want to take the hex off Chimera. You still got.
Oh yeah, I don't have that hex anymore.
But you have other hexes.
No, I used all my spells.
You have Hexblade Curse, which doesn't include into the.
Oh, I do
Oh.
have that. I keep forgetting I have that. I don't know how
I
to
just,
use
I
it.
just remind you that whenever you run out of hexes, till you learn it.
All right.
Keep forgetting I have Hexblade Curse. Where is that? How do I use Hexblade Curse? I don't know how to use it.
I
Do
think
you-
it was
I don't
a bonus
even for
action
it.
as well.
Yeah, I don't think you have it on your action list, which is probably the issue.
Well,
Classes.
I don't know how to add it to my action list. It won't let me. I don't know how to add it. I don't think it's like in spell list or anything.
Let's see.
There we go. Oh, that was far longer than I was thinking.
Spells.
Bonus action, 30 feet.
Yeah, see, like I don't know how to add it to my thing.
You have to mix
Okay,
manually.
I,
so
I
you
can
just
set
use-
it up with. Yeah, I can set it up with you later.
Yeah, let's get that added for in the future so that
Okay.
Lucy has quick access to that.
Oh, you can heal with that.
Beyond. I have it on Beyond, so I can go there. Go look what it does. I forgot. I don't
I
remember.
pressed it supplies, that's why. I posted in the
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
I
event twice.
see it now.
So you have +3 to the damage, you crit on 1920, and if it dies,
You regain.
you regain HP. So you crit on 19, which is very nice.
If you have this and Hexblades and the other Hex set up, then you can do some nice damage.
Yeah, you can have both Hexblade Curse and Hex on the same target, because Hexblade Curse is not concentration spell.
Yes. It's amazing about it.
It's like, fuck you, and you can't do anything about it.
So speaking.
Well, I guess I will use Hexblade Curse.
All right, on the
One
spider
week you
or
cannot-
the monstrosity.
On the half-drown monstrosity. Monstrosity.
Oh.
We need to kill that thing. That thing's horrible.
Wow.
Why is everyone ignoring Konakwor's?
I would do the spider.
Because a
Yeah,
because
Kuna
a
kinda
bald
did
werewolf
tell
is giving orders.
Kuna did kind of tell you to do the exact opposite of what you're about to do. It's your choice.
What?
What would you like to do?
Blaze Curse?
Right, you hexblade curse on the monstrosity.
Yes.
So that's just a bonus action. You still have your action and your movement.
And since I can't use my freaking idea I had before, I guess I'll just use Eldritch Blast.
Okay, on the monstrosity.
Yes.
All right. That is going to miss. You have one more blast.
I'm just like, what damage?
Did
Oh,
not
you gain a bonus to damage rolls.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't hit.
Okay. So,
I'm perturbed because I didn't get to do my move.
you still can actually move if you'd like.
Well, I meant like the sword burst that I had planned.
I understand that. But are you good where you're at?
4. 1, 2. I'm gonna move over here. Okay, we're good now. Just move away. I was gonna move towards the party and kill things, but now I'm just gonna move away. My
And as
plan
Chimera
was
looks up, Chimera sees another spider now.
Oh god!
I wouldn't be surprised
It
if
was
that
exactly
happened.
right.
No, like, it would be fun, like, you know, a little spider that's basically like a face hugger just dropping on his face.
like a regular
Yeah.
spider.
Alright, rest in peace, Kaya. He died instantly.
Chimera is gonna get arachnophobia just like me.
Well, Apricidae, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna take a step over here and hit it.
Okay. No, you are not.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Swinging wildly, trying to step. No, you try to swing
Okay, well
at
then
it.
I'm just gonna.
No one can hit today, obviously.
It's thicker than normal hide. Is just whatever supernatural energy is created is also protecting it. Your blade doesn't really penetrate through the thick skin, and then the second your offhand swing comes by, it just kind of bats your hand away as it almost makes a claw strike, like a swipe right in your direction. You just kind of ease off at the last second.
I'm gonna back up all the way back here.
Okay. Well, since you did that,
I attacked it. It
yeah.
can't have opportunity attacks against me this turn.
Yep, that's fine. Spider here is going to go. And he is going to...
I must say, those two things look really juicy.
can't. Yeah, didn't recharge.
Here, spider, spider, spider.
Kunak is
Here,
supposed to
spider,
know-
spider, spider. Yeah, come on over, spider, spider.
And it does hit you.
Oh.
There's that spider.
For minimal damage on that, however, I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you feel more venom coursing within your veins.
Oh, can't save.
Made the con
Ooh,
save.
okay.
So you take 4 points of poison damage. All right.
Okay.
And then just stop concocting him since it left that. All right, Eodran.
Death save.
20.
Oh, so close.
Wow.
But that's one save. That's one save.
Yeah.
You still got 2 more chances. Well, more than 2 chances to do it. All right. Kunak.
Let me quickly check something because. How is it looking right now?
I mean, it's still in pretty good fighting condition. It's, it's got some scratches, some wounds on it, but it looks like it's still got a lot of fight left in it, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay, I guess we bash the face with shield and try to smack it with my claws and bite.
All right. Well, that will hit it in the face with your shield. Wham! Boom!
Bang, 1.
All right, that's another hit.
2.
All right.
No.
Okay. It's good. It was a good start of a combo, but you smack it, stunning it for a brief moment, allowing you to get 1 strike in. But then, as you go back for the follow through, it's kind of waiting for you on that one, and just does a wild swing, causing you to kind of veer off. All right. Let's see. Okay. Is there anything else that you do?
No. That's that. Oh, actually. Yeah, let's just move here, like
Just one more.
To be-
All right.
yeah, between the Audron and the monsters.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Well, it'll also move 1. It'll dance with you, and like a good dance partner. It
We
is.
try to slap me or
Well, I mean, first he's going to try to give you a little kiss with very, very sharp teeth.
oh, so we're dancing tango.
That's right. No, lambada. It's forbidden.
Ah,
Wow, another 2. Okay.
because-
Huh. All right. Let's see what he does with his claws. Wow. Okay. There's more than 3 numbers on this dice here.
Yes, there is one.
Well, 1, 2, and 3. That seems to be all he could roll on you for whatever reason. So, seeing the problems that is Kunak here, you want to take
It's all
an
your
attack
fault,
on him?
Kunak.
Yeah, I will.
And that's
Does
not gonna
10 hit?
That does
Ah,
not hit.
shame.
All right.
Excuse me. No, go back.
Oh my god, Chimera's in melee. What crazy world is this?
But that's where Chimera really shines. Chimera's just been holding back this entire time.
Wait, doesn't Chimera have like magic sword?
Yeah, Chimera has a magic sword.
Wait, you have a fucking magic sword?
I do have a magic sword. I
Oh,
do.
you
I
didn't-
just haven't used it.
Why haven't you been using it? What the fuck?
Because Kyrie doesn't use melee
Because
weapons.
confrontational, he doesn't like to be in
Then
combat.
why are you
Chimer's got
holding
like a
on to
+3
it?
artifact sword that
He
never
does.
gets
He
used the
just-
entire campaign.
It's a +3?
You don't know. It's an artifact.
No one wanted it, so
Yeah. It's like the best
And she
sword in
did-
the game.
and she didn't
That
ask.
is a monk weapon, so
Was it a long sword or a short
We're
sword?
gonna have a talk
long
about
sword.
this.
So like I couldn't use it as a monk weapon and get my.
Yeah, and Appreciate can't use it as well. Shame.
Oh, okay, then I'm not that mad about it anymore then. We're fine.
So, Chimere, there's this large monstrosity just breathing down on your back of your neck. You can just smell the putrid
We're just
rot, the
not happy.
sulfur smell wafting from it.
Chimer's not. You have a sword. I'm not currently equipped with the sword dagger.
Casting into melee is with disadvantage, right? Or how does it work?
For the ranged with that.
I have
yeah.
Warcaster, so
All right, do you have Warcat? Okay, then.
but I have Warcaster, so we're good with that.
Just burn his face off. Or run away.
No, hit him in the face. Don't run away.
I don't know if I actually can hit him in the face. I don't know how melee works with the freaking hexblade. I forgot.
No, I mean like you can just cast Eldritch Blast into his face.
No, that'll be a disadvantage.
No, she has Warcaster.
Yeah, I mean like if.
I have Warcaster.
Oh, I mean like, whatever.
She wanted to be able to use
What I could do,
Eldritch
what I could
Blast.
do. So if I move, but I'm still within range, do I get the attack of? Do they have an attack of opportunity?
One of them will, yes.
Like if you are staying within range, they won't.
So like if you sidestep to the left one square, he won't have attack of opportunity. You could circle around, but then you wouldn't be able to leave the spiders either. So
Like the farther.
What
you
if I
can
were to
move,
stand here?
It's okay. It doesn't
Yeah.
provoke.
Yeah, that's
Can I
fine.
stand here? Does it provoke?
No.
Okay,
No.
that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to do. And here, take my sword burst. I've been wanting to use this spell so much. I can hit them both as well, and not hit
Don't you
adversity.
need-
Thankfully.
Don't you need like sword for that?
Don't I need what?
Don't you need like weapon to do that?
Sword burst? No, it summons weapons.
Oh, okay. So that's how it works.
Yes, it summons. It summons a ring of swords around me
Ooh, fancy.
and hits them, and they have to make a dexterity save in order to not be hit.
Okay. Well, let's see if this one can make it. That one made a 21, so I'm pretty
Well,
sure
that was
made
made.
happen.
Stupid monstrosity.
But there's a spider that also made it.
God,
21.
freaking damn.
The game's balancing out for all the 2s and 1s.
Yeah.
balance
I'll
it
probably
the
just.
way-
I just have tried to hit it.
I'm ups. I tried. Can I do anything with my bonus action?
Do you have healing word?
I don't believe
what?
she does. No. He was asking if you had a spell.
What?
A spell healing word, and you
Also-
didn't.
Why is it DC 11?
No, I don't have any healing magic. You pick up any healing magic because of the sole fact that we had a cleric.
Yeah, but you see, clerics
Yeah.
disappear.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, no, it doesn't
Dependence
look
is a
like
tool of the week.
it doesn't look like you have any spell slots left to use to cast with your bonus. So no, there's nothing else you can really do with with that right now.
No,
All right.
I can't attack with a dagger at all. With bonus, can I? I need a full action to attack with a dagger.
Yeah, you have to take the attack action
Attack
and
action,
be it in your offhand. So you'd have to like the longsword, or you'd have to have the weapons, dual weapons to do that.
I have a dagger in my offhand.
Yeah, but you got to take the attack action to do that, and you didn't.
So
take
like
it.
Okay.
both
So yeah.
weapons have to be light weapons, and you have to attack with one and then bonus attack with the other.
Correct.
Okay. Well, then I was dumb. I'm sorry. I tried. I really wanted to take them both out. It was gonna
I
be.
feel
a
like
good
they have
spell.
they
It
have
was
a
a
lot
good
of
try.
HP. Then let's
I
put it
was
anyway.
gonna do think since I'm level 5, I can do 2d6 with that, and it's just like they have to make the save, but.
I
Stupid
shall
spiders.
attack the spider.
Stupid spiders.
19.
I tried.
Thank you.
I'm going
Thank
to
you.
That is a good hit.
freaking hopefully rid of this
More than
spider.
2d6.
I'm gonna swing at it with my offhand attack.
All right.
Come on.
That is gonna miss.
Of course it does. I'm going to take my bonus action to disengage. And I think I'm going to go somewhere. Where do I want to go? I'm going to go down here.
Poor Chimere.
We're just all trying to wait for Kai to have an epic
I'm
power awakening and use his
gonna
sword.
die.
No, you'll be fine. You're doing great.
I'm gonna die.
You're doing great.
No, I'm not.
Oh, it missed.
No, I'm not.
It missed.
It hit Chimere, so Chimere,
I need Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
Doing great, Kai.
Well, you
They
made
have like
it.
hellish abuse.
Yes! Yes!
So
yes!
you only-
Yes! Yes!
so-
Thank God.
You only take 4 points of poison damage.
Wait, do you have your hellish rebuke?
Yeah, do you have that?
I do. I can have it. I can do a reaction.
Do it.
Go ahead.
Skill. I don't know. Remember how to use it. I don't have it in my list.
Okay, Hellish Rebuke is
I'm checking right now.
3d10.
Yeah, 3d10 and the save. Hellish rebuke. Oh, there is it. Dexterity saving throw.
3d10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I got a 19 on its dex
Yeah.
save.
What's your
Well,
charisma mod?
It takes 2d10 fire on failed save or
How do I
successful
get-
successful.
How do I get rid of the die?
Well, no, you still roll the
Yeah, you still
3d10,
do
but
that.
it takes half damage.
It takes less damage from it.
Right.
So,
Yeah, but
up the
I'm
D-
trying
so
to get
pick
rid
up
of
the D-
it, and it won't go away. There's like 6 of them. There's
Oh,
6
oh,
D10,
okay, so
I can't get rid of it.
the dice, just anywhere that's not the chat box, just drop them on the table there. Like that's not in the chat box. The chat box is the actual dice box where anything you roll there counts.
Got it.
Anything outside of
They're
that,
dropped. They're dropped.
it doesn't count.
There you go.
6 damage.
12. 3 Six.
Well, that is just enough to kill it.
Take fire. Take fire.
It had 6 hit points left, and you did 6 hit points.
That's
Go
what
for
we
that.
should have did. We should have tried to throw him into the webs to see if we could deal him damage that way so he could set
stop
fire to the whole
trying.
place.
See?
Like,
That's where I'm coming from.
Well, let's see if Eodran
Come
gets
on,
back up.
20. 20.
why is it always Premier? You could always throw a Prissity now. She's another tiefling.
I don't have Hellish Rebuke.
Oh. Alright, he's in trouble.
I
Okay.
don't have Hellish Rebuke. I can cast Charm Friends, I can cast Suggestion, and I can cast the Friends cantrip. That is it.
If anybody has the medicine skill, like actually trained, I would go to Eodran stat.
Yeah, like.
I do not.
None of us have trained.
But anyone
You have
can
a-
do first aid, right?
Do you have a healer's kit?
Do you need
I
healers?
don't think
to
we
do
have
first
any
aid?
killers.
I don't
yet.
think you need one though. Like I thought anyone could make a medicine check, but I mean the DC would be higher if you didn't.
All right. Well, Kunak, it is your turn.
Yeah. Okay, so I was seeing that like Audran is looking paler and paler every second. I'll like shout to both tieflings like help him. I will keep the thing occupied and I'll just basically charge it and try to bash it into the wall.
Okay. Wow! Natural 20.
Okay.
This is going to be
Okay.
amazing. $16's not bad.
Okay, that's one.
That's another good hit. 10, all right. That hits. All right, this thing's
It's still not dead.
it's still not dead. It's badly hurt after that barrage, though. Kunek just charging into it with the shield, just kind of body tackling in, and just start swiping, slashing it across the midsection multiple times. You see the blood flying everywhere as he does so. It's kind of holding its midsection a little bit as it looks up, just the blood coming out of its mouth, looking right at you, Kunek, and at Chimere. Does that end your turn, Kunek?
That ends my turn. Then.
All right. Well. Actually, wait. It should be on this list here. Yeah. Come here. It's going to try to bite you. It does. As it deals 14 points of damage to you. It will also
Oh shit.
Ow.
claw swipe you.
Chimere is very close to death. Chimere is now dead.
Wait, no,
Not
not
dead, you're
yet, not yet,
unconscious.
not yet. As with its last claw strike, it will hit you.
That's two
But-
saving throws, isn't it?
Wait. It's attacking ally. I can do attack of opportunity against it because I'm Sentinel Feet.
Okay.
Chimere is not dead.
Kaimi is not dead because that would have happened
At the first one.
before. Yeah, on the first one. So before he would be able to hit him.
All right, and unlike the other creatures, the
Oh.
spiders in here, when
Oh,
this
no,
thing,
it's a new form.
when this thing's body hits, you see the body start to kind of, like the blood begins to boil, the flesh begins to kind of start to glow and turn into like glowing embers as they start to waft up into the air and then eventually into nothingness. A very strong pungent odor of sulfur fills your nostrils as it does so, as the body disintegrates.
Kunak would give like a large howl of triumph. Okay,
Can I run up to Eodrin and cut him out of the webbing?
You can.
Chimere has his turn as well.
Yeah, Chimere.
So, yeah,
Okay,
so
yeah.
Chimere could run there and do something as well.
I think someone should probably fix my HP, which I don't take the 18 damage I just took.
No, you take you have four left. because you take the first hit, but then you wouldn't have taken the last
Like-
hit, which was
like-
12, which
No,
dropped you
no.
below 8.
No, the first hit would have, when it attacked the first time, his reaction would have went off on that first one, which it
Okay,
wouldn't have
let me
had any
see.
more attacks
No,
after
I
that.
wouldn't have taken.
Let me quickly check
Yeah.
how the sentient.
So she would have took the 14, but she wouldn't have took the next 12.
Okay, so when creature makes an attack, I can use my reaction. So it happens, then I do reaction. So the first goes through,
Yeah.
the other one no.
Yeah, so she gets hit for the 14. The 12 wouldn't have hit,
Okay, so
which
I
would have
have
left her
4
at
HP
4
left.
life. Because it exceeded it by 8.
Yeah, so you should be at that.
Yes.
I
Yes.
think that's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're at 4 HP. Perfect. All right. And let's see. All right. So, Chimera, and you're not on the dying list. There we go.
Yes.
All right.
What am I doing again?
That's what we're trying to find out.
It's like everyone's like, "Oh, we need to fix this." Okay, what am I doing now?
You want to do like
We have
first
to
aid?
get him out of the web first, and then try to do medicine check.
Can we like do it while he's in the web? Like it's half like bandage, keeping him together, so the guts don't spill.
I don't know, but that's a DM thing.
All right. So, with poison coursing through his body, with the wounds, you see the webbing still getting more and more blood upon them. He's still losing a lot of blood. So it's not less of getting keeping his organs in. It's more of stopping him from bleeding out.
So we need to get the webbing off him and try to do a med check.
That would be a good idea. Or if you had any kind of magical healing.
Unfortunately, no. I have those boots, but I'd have to rip out his heart first, and then so no.
Wait, would I
Um,
remember that I gave one of the healing potions to Odrin? Did
I
he
mean,
use those?
I used that before though. I don't have any.
I don't have any.
I don't
So
have
let's
any- oh, yeah.
let's try to get the webbing off, and then let's try to do a med check.
Thor took all the good drinks before he left.
Fuck
Obviously.
him.
Thor has the only potion of healing in the party. Great.
And the only magical healing.
I am pretty
Fucking
sure. I am
asshole.
pretty sure we're all gonna kill Thor by the end of this because he is just a useless. cleric.
No, we're just gonna leave him in the cave. That's all.
And this is why we need a pet spider.
Okay, so
So
who's gonna try to cut him free of the webbing?
I imagine I'll try to cut him free of the webbing.
All right, so go ahead and make an attack roll in here.
Oh, right. I would still
I
have
can
Um,
do it on my.
I'm not gonna do it with my short sword. I'm gonna do it with my dagger, I think, because I don't want to try to accidentally stab him.
16. All right, you. All right, so you're cutting through the webbing here. Roll your damage.
Come on.
You cut him free of the webbing. The webbing was a little tougher since the spider was wrapping him up in it, but you hit that and you did enough damage to cut him free.
Okay, who check?
All right, so
Chimera.
Chimera, do you want to try to?
I can try and do medicine. I have a +3 to do it.
All right,
Try it.
Come on.
don't Zoidberg it. Don't
Do I just
Zoidberg it.
drop it
Come
on
on.
Eodron? Do I just drop it on Eodron?
Come on.
No,
Don't kill
I
my
can
No,
drop
brother.
it on
just
thing.
roll medicine.
I don't know how to do things. I am learning. I did 9. I heard him more.
what's this? What's this do? What is this for?
No, you're doing it wrong. You do it that way. Can I do mine?
Let's see. Before you go, let
I'm
him
not a
roll.
medicine person.
Let him roll, because the both the tieflings went, so it's top of the order for him. So he might just
Right.
get up on himself.
Oh, please, no. Oh, thank
Oh.
God.
Tieflings
Two
Wow.
successes,
my
two
tieflings
deaths.
are not good.
Kunak.
50%.
Is it enough?
My tieflings are not good with medicine.
Kunak takes whatever part that Chimera managed to rip out, puts it back in, and starts bandaging him up proper.
Sorry.
No, that's his kid. They put it back.
That's his kidney.
Yeah. So Kunak actually starts actually properly bandaging him up.
Chimera raises his hands and he's just done. He walks away.
And you
He walks away. He's not doing this. He's bad at medicine.
without the
think
supplies,
could-
just kind of using makeshift little things here and there.
Like I can use the webbing that was cut off as a makeshift bandage.
Oh my
Right,
gosh.
you're keeping pressure on the wound, and you manage to stop the excess bleeding. Though Eodran does need help badly, but he looks like he is not going to bleed out right now.
I was supposed to
Okay.
say, I have closure up for bandages.
What do we do?
Question: did we see any storerooms here? Like when we're exploring?
Not yet. Other than what's in the mines, which are nowhere near here, no. Like that place that had like the mining office.
Like those are elves that like grow spiders. They should make some kind of antidote stuff around them. Can I check one of the bodies that we defeated?
You can search the dry bodies with that, and it's
Yeah.
less of the poison going through him that's threatening right now is just his overall condition.
Can I smell Thor?
Well, you can always smell Thor. That's a blessing and a curse.
Oh gosh.
But
Right. Quick question: the draw that changed, did he like clothes rip off, or did he change with them? How did it work?
no, the clothes kind of ripped off. It was like he hulked out of them.
Can I check the scraps for anything?
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh shit! I shouldn't have said that.
Can I assist in it?
Yeah, if you're trained in it, you can.
I think you can do it your own.
I'm not a trained investigation.
Okay. Yeah, because for assisting, you gotta be proficient with it. To
I
assist,
am.
and it's gotta be
okay.
one of those. It makes sense for more than one person to do
Need
it.
an investigation.
Okay.
Apparently,
Alright.
Chimera is
Investigation.
proficient in investigation.
Hey, so Chimera, if you're assisting, then Kunak roll again.
Oh, kind
Wow.
of the help you provide is like just
Chimera
stand-
tries to show you way too much.
So. Yeah, it would have been better on your own, but.
So what we should do is find a way to get him healed up and get out of here.
Well, Bio didn't say if we find anything or not yet, so
Yeah. So I'm just pulling up the sheet here. Actually, I should have a shortcut actually on the map for the guy. Let's see. He doesn't have any antitoxin on him, but he does have something else there that you just kind of realized. Feeling the wound that you took while you're fighting the spiders, you do see that hand crossbow and a couple of those bolts that he shot you with.
Ooh. Apricity, and I will, hand them over. That seems like you could use that.
Ooh. Sure, I'll take it. Now,
Alright.
the crossbolts, do they have poison on them?
Yeah, at least what Bio said. I think.
They're definitely unusual.
How many bolts are there?
There are 17 bolts.
Okay,
I'm
adding
putting them
that to inventory.
Okay.
If you're doing it and you're almost done, go ahead. I haven't gotten anything up yet.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because I'm just marking because I got to put the details in it later. So I'm just gonna put drow and crossbow, and we want to add one more. And we're gonna put the proper. There we go. All right. And I'll add the details on that a bit later.
Okay.
So, all right. With that. All right, so Kunak was searching. He hands those over to Apricity. Chimera is trying to help Kunak. Not quite as helpful as Chimera wished.
Um,
So what else?
I'm using too many big words.
that's mean of you.
I'm being silly. Sorry.
That's exactly what it is.
Wow.
You know, like 9-foot werewolf is just like looking like you kicked a puppy right now. I hope you are satisfied
So-
with yourself. No.
What are we doing?
Well, we
We
need
have a
to
friend
get.
who's.
Yeah, we need to find better place for him.
We have a
And-
friend who's lost. We have a friend who's almost dead.
Well, Thor is Thor. He will find his way back to us, most likely drunk. So, question: those rooms they had doors, or what did they have?
These here, there are archways, so there's no actual doors on those.
So there weren't any rooms as such. Like we should hole up somewhere and just take care of Odran, and like find some medicine or anything. We could just patch him up better.
And where are we gonna find medicine here?
Well, that's the problem. We need to look for it. Like we could check the other bodies of the drone. Maybe they had something on them. Did you guys check them?
I think I mentioned I wanted to last session, but we ended up stopping. We could go do that though. See if there's anything on them.
Okay. How about you guys stay here and just dash there?
I'll stay here with them if you and Chimera want to go look.
Like if I get in trouble, I will just hole.
Sounds good. Go ahead.
Quick question: the main doorway here. Do we see anything here now that we are here?
Well, if you go over there and look, you see the other half of the conjoining hallway.
Yeah. So I will get like over here, and if I don't like encounter anything, I'll just search the bodies for any healing, antitoxin supplies, or basically anything that could help Eldran get better.
All right. Make 3 successive investigation checks for me, please.
Are you sure we want Kunak doing this?
I mean,
I feel like we didn't want him doing this.
Jaime just dropped from the voice chats. I don't know if Jaime is doing it.
Yeah. Camille move it. Maybe he wants to go, but the thinking was that Kunak is the one that won't die as easily as the rest.
Well, and that's why I said maybe we should have sent Chimera with you because you're not. The investigation checks there are.
You know, is the.
He may have had a better
intelligence
time
of
looking.
True.
All right. Well, going through the drow there, some of them Um, they don't they don't have anything unusual that you can find going through all their pockets. They're actually fairly uniform in their gear. It's almost like the standard martial gear that they have. You do find a few more of those bolts. The hand crossbows, some short swords that they had on them. Their armor's useless at this point. You already kind of shredded those through the combat. But going through like the pockets and such, you're not seeing any hidden vials or healing potions or herbs, anything of that nature.
Yeah, I'll wait and see if Kaimir wanted to come with me. Because he kind of moved to the archway, but then lost connection. If he didn't, then I would go and check the room up to the northeast.
Okay.
Lucy, are you back?
Yes, I'm back now. Sorry.
Lucy, did you want to come with me and search the bodies, or did you wanted to stay back?
Yes, I had to wait for my internet to come back. It's crazy because it disconnects Discord, but it won't mess with Fantasy Grounds.
Really?
That is odd.
Yeah. I'll disconnect and voice for Discord, and I have to wait a few minutes for it to reconnect, and then it will fix itself back up. And I can join back Discord, but it does nothing to Fantasy Grounds.
Very peculiar. Alright, so if you're also searching here, roll 3 successive investigation checks for me, please. You're searching the bodies of the fallen Drow warriors. Okay, 2 more. Okay, 1 more. So you find about the same as Kunak's finding is you find more bolts.
It takes a bit to load, sorry.
The hand crossbows, the short swords, their armor that's been shredded from combat. But you're not finding any healing salves or any potions upon their persons. They're all equipped very uniformly. Very kind of basic, but rudimentary enough to perform their job duties.
I feel like we probably should move somewhere else instead of staying in the big, huge opening over here, but...
Yeah, we should go try and find better place, but I will go and check this room here and see if there is anything here before we go back. Like, I will go to that well and just try to listen in. Do I hear any activities up there?
Make a perception check. Let's see what you can hear.
Not much.
No, it's very quiet here. In fact, it's a little eerily quiet considering all the commotion that's been going on.
Okay. I will try to inch forward, trying to be as stealthy as the type of werewolf can be. Should I roll stealth?
Yes, go ahead and make a stealth check. Okay.
For some reason I didn't get
Oh,
this.
gosh.
Yeah. Ignore that. No. That's a very Kunak-like stealth. Walking in.
Okay. Entering in the chamber. So,
Oh, shit.
opening up the door, what you see is these chambers. It's pretty sloppy in here, but it obviously serves as some sort of barracks from what you can see, especially your time as a mercenary traveling various troops. You recognize this just right off the bat. About a half a dozen beds line the wall here. They're kind of stacked almost like little cots.
Mhm.
There are bits of broken equipment here and there, as well as looks like some spoiled food lays about the room itself.
Kaimir, come here, check this room, look for anything like first aid kits, stuff like that. I'll go check down there, see what else is there. Wait, is Lucy in the Fantasy Grounds?
Should be, yeah.
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, so I just said that go and check that room while I go move down there.
Okay.
Is this like
I roll perception.
side tunnel?
Say again, Kunak?
Is it side? Sorry, is
Shall
it
I
side tunnel?
roll?
Like, is this a halfway hallway?
No, there's a door in front of you there, closed door.
Okay, I'll put my ear to it and listen again.
Okay, make another perception. Chimera, you're searching, so make an investigation check.
That's a natural 20.
All right, so
Should have been investigating. Damn you.
all right.
Undermining my confidence in my searching abilities.
So listening in, you hear faint murmur, almost like a whisper of something, like somebody's keeping their voice very low, just whispering in a strange language.
Oh shit. The doors, which way do they open?
That door opens inward into the chamber.
Damn, I can barricade them in. Anywhere?
All right. So Chimera.
I'm thinking Kaimir who can go.
Okay. Chimera. Kind of searching around by the bunks, just seeing if you can find anything there. Most of the things that you're finding here looks like drow clothing, and some of the chests, like kind of non-military gear, non-military attire, just like casual clothing. Fairly good condition for the most part. Some of it may need to be laundered, but other little minor knickknacks, personal effects, like some of them have like little, almost like little jewelry lockets. Others have like little miniature chess pieces, like a little miniature chess set. Nothing really stands out from what you can see in their personal effects.
That sucks. I was looking for a potion. Did you hear me?
Yeah, you're looking for a potion. I heard
Hello?
that, and you did not find a potion.
Hello?
Can you not hear me? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you normally.
I
Oh
can
yeah, I
hear.
can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I just suddenly couldn't hear anything.
Okay. So yeah, you did not find a
I
potion.
can hear you now. I just suddenly was concerned that I might have disconnected again.
Yeah. Okay, so as I see Kaimir
That was a
walking
waste.
out,
I'm gonna go back to the hall.
No, I will like mention to Kaimir, like put a finger to my mouth and like point to that there is like pointy fingers, like two ears, to mention drawers. And to come closer.
I need to sneak.
Or maybe I would just walk back and just tell like, there are more draws inside. And I think either I can go in and try to deal with them, and you can shoot any that come to the out in the hole, because you seem quite, half dead yourself. Or you can go for Apricity and have her come here and help me out.
That's a pretty long distance, so we can be alright for that long.
Well, if they come out, I'm going just to keep smacking them till they stop coming out.
Did it sound like we're in there?
Did I know? How many did I hear?
You only heard one voice and one murmur.
So at least 2.
I think we can handle 2.
Okay. I will go and knock on the doors. Let's smack the first person I see. Unless that store... Wait, with that store I'm going to still smack him.
Okay.
Sorry, still gonna smack him.
So
Wait, hold on. What are you doing?
Like, I'm
We're
going to
gonna
knock on
go
the...
take on 2 guys.
At least 2 people, and there may be like 16 draws inside, so...
Oh my god. You guys
Well,
doing-
I
okay.
maybe
And
overcounted.
Kunek said
Yeah,
he was
some
going
issues.
to, he's gonna smack the first person he sees.
While he's doing that, I'm
He
just sitting there
said
talking to
he's-
Adrian, even though he's passed out.
yeah, he keeps having some issues on the server here.
Yeah, it's just my internet's crapping out.
All right.
Oh, so yeah.
All right. So
Everyone's
Kunek.
having internet issues.
Woohoo! All right,
Well,
Kunek, you're actually knocking on the door,
Like,
dunk dunk dunk.
Are you knocking or are you knocking the door down?
Yeah, there is a difference.
I'm considering, like, should I knock? Should I just charge in?
Surprise,
So-
bitches!
Yeah, basically, like, knock and
So you're gonna do the
smack, or
Shining,
just
just
go and
punch
smack.
through the door. Here's Kunek.
Like, if I open the door, do I get my whole movement?
You do, it counts as your free interaction with that.
Interaction.
Mhm.
Okay, so just mention Kaimir closer and say that I will be going in, and just do that. Open the door and let's see what's inside.
All right. You open the door. And what you see beyond. So there's various like alchemical items on some of the shelving here. There is a desk with neatly stacked little books and papers and such. There's a little chest off on the side, but you don't see anybody in here.
I know that. Or like, I have my shield up. I'll just put my arm with shield first. Like, in case someone is waiting on the side of the door. Ready, waiting for me, like, to hit me. So I'll just put my shield in.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
So for a moment, no. But then from the center of the chamber, well, really kind of from the far back room, you see a drow appear. As he does, it seems like he finished casting some sort of incantation.
Oh shit.
As it does, if I can get down to it so I can actually...
It's gonna be darkness. It's just so gonna be darkness.
No. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
At this point, could I be taking a short rest?
When was that connect?
Yeah, can me and Festy be taking a short rest rather doing the
Can you take short rest while dying?
I mean, like, I'm technically sleeping.
Short rest is
Technically,
an hour.
he is.
Well,
And God knows how long you guys are gonna be doing this. I'm just asking if I could start taking one.
Okay. All right. Well, not yet, because it's you can like it's. We'll cover that in a second, because something kind of bad's happening to Kunak.
Yeah, we'll be dragging his dead butt out of here too.
All right, Kunak, you are taking
Like
20
anyone
points
has the strength to do that.
of lightning damage as a lightning bolt shoots across the room, strikes you in the doorway. Chimera, you see this bolt of lightning hit Kunak, continue through past him and into the wall behind.
And he is unconscious.
No, not yet. Maybe. I have something called stone endurance. So just see, it was. I always forget what was the modifier for that one.
And
Goliath. D12 plus my constitution modifier, so that's plus 3. How I add? Oh, there we go. 3 and D12 is that. So 8. So I take 12 damage.
which
Puts me
is-
just unconscious.
yeah. So
You're still dead.
Well,
Still
I'm not dying.
unconscious.
He is unconscious.
yes. So let's see here. All right. So yeah, you see the label hit, and you see Kunak drop like a sack of potatoes.
And change
Chimera
my-
is questioning his life choices.
Chimera should be questioning his life choices.
I mean, I'm kind of questioning who would charge in after hearing murmuring on the other side of the door.
I myself am thinking they should have him back by now. All they were doing were going to search bodies.
Probably having dreams of spiders right now.
Yeah.
Are they dreams or are they nightmares?
To
Who
be fair,
knows?
he's in the doorway. You could try to drag him back.
I'm just gonna peek in real quick. Very little peek to the point where he won't be seen.
Make a stealth check.
Stealth. I have 0 stealth.
I believe in you.
I fail. I fail at stealthing.
Because
This is
I
why
believe in
Chimera
you.
should not
Yeah.
stealth.
You kind of stumble a little bit, and you fall a little bit past the doorway, so you a little more than you were intending to. As you look in, you don't see anybody inside.
You're so confused.
They cast invisibility.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna Chimera. Let's see. Now,
If I move back, am I able to move back into the spot to hide? Or am I laying on the floor or something?
no, you had a double move to get over there.
I had a what? Double move?
So you had a double move to get over there. So you have
I was at
20.
the end of the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, on my screen you were all the
Double
way
move
up
me.
by the door.
No, I was on the stairs. That was all.
Okay. All right. Well, you have 2 squares of movement. What do you want to do?
Move back.
Okay. All right.
Something hit Kunak with lightning, and I don't see anything, so I am thinking, oh, okay, this involves them being able to disappear. I'm dealing with a magician. Let's go away.
All right. Apricity. We're
I'm
doing
dealing with
initiative
someone who's
turns.
doing magic.
Just to clear what bad things are going to happen soon. Apricity, what are you doing?
I imagine I'd be looking out, trying to make sure that nothing is coming from any direction, but I'd also be talking, going like, yeah, and I know I just met you guys, and you guys are really nice, but, you know, this is a little bit dangerous and a little bit more bad than I thought it would be, and the fact that your cleric disappears a lot is a little worrying. Did you know he kicked me in the face? I mean, I really don't appreciate that. But I imagine I'd also be looking out to make sure no one's coming.
Okay. Poor Eodred, he's stuck listening to that.
Someone's
He's
coming, but that's
asleep.
gonna be
He
me.
can't hear me.
Well,
Unless in his dreams he just hears like this little nagging voice. And you know, you guys are nice and everything, but this is a lot more dangerous than I thought it would be.
all right.
Probably.
So,
I don't know anything that's happening. I'm currently thinking they're going out and looting dead bodies.
Yeah. I'm asleep.
Yep.
That's what we're doing.
Kunak dies, I'm sorry.
And you know, spiders are really creepy. You think something that has 8 legs shouldn't exist?
all right. Well, let's see. Kunak's unconscious. And Chimera, it is your turn.
Does Kunak have to make a throw?
No, it
No,
was
he's
No,
not
he's
dying. He's
not
just unconscious.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going this way. I double move. I'm
You're just
dashing.
leaving
Goodbye,
him! You're
Goodbye,
leaving
Kunak.
him!
I'm just leaving Kunak, yes.
You're leaving him! Oh my,
Oh my god.
Wow.
holy shit!
Kept telling
Wow.
I kept telling people.
And
He fight or flight
best-
thing. He will
best
most
thing-
likely flight.
Best thing, no one will know.
Yeah, no. But I mean, we might be able to assume, but we'll never.
Like he can just say like he got struck by lightning and just died.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna say that he was struck and I wasn't gonna die, so
I mean, like, you could drag Kunak. I mean, like,
I wasn't ready to die.
All right.
Thing is, Kunak had more HP than Chimera, and
let's-
Kunak died. Kunak was unconscious.
I didn't die yet. Okay.
Chimera doesn't have that strength.
all right. So
He's
Chimera.
got noodly arms.
So
you
Chimera,
don't need strength. Oh my god. Whatever.
as you're leaving, where are you going? You going back to Apricity?
I imagine like I'm like just sprinting shit.
I'm going back to Apricity, yes.
Okay.
Pretty much, kind of. He's kind of doing it. He's just. He's just like, we should have left. We should have left.
All right. So move.
I
your,
wanted to leave.
Move your
No
token
one
back
listened
over
to
there.
me.
And you know, it really is a sad day when people end up going down and there's nothing we can do to help them. And I'm really hoping they find something sooner or later so that we can get you healed back up. Because it really is weird talking to someone who is
I'm
sleeping.
right over here.
All right. Well, so what do you tell Apricity?
Oh, Chimere, you're back.
How was I moved?
Oh, look at you just floating through walls. How do you do that? That's awesome.
I mean, we're to ask about.
Wait, where's Kunak?
I'm waiting for her to ask about Kunak.
Where's
He was
Kunak?
struck by lightning.
Why
I
is
have
there
a
20
What is this 15 thing? What
Nope.
is this 20?
You're
Darkness, that's what it is.
I'm
You wish.
burned.
All right. So, ladies, all right. So as Chimera is telling Apricity this,
I'm gonna go look at my blood hunter now.
I
We're all dead.
I have a bard backup.
okay. All right. So I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, this was so much fun playing in a group for, a couple weeks, and whoop. Yeah, with that 15.
Dexterity.
Uh-huh. Okay.
High five, girlfriend.
Well, Chimera's not restrained on this, and all right. So let's see.
Oh, was it fireball?
Wasn't a fireball, but it's not any better as all suddenly surrounding this whole area, there are squirming ebony tentacles that fill it.
Holy
this is
shit.
like Cthulhu style tentacles as they start worming around. Now, Apricity is restrained, and she...
I rolled a 15 too.
I know.
They both rolled the same.
Okay. Oh, she rolled. Okay, I didn't see her roll there for some
They
reason.
rolled the same
Yeah, we
thing.
both rolled a 15.
Yeah, we both rolled 15.
Okay, so don't worry about that damage there, but they're all.
Don't scare me like that.
Oh
But
no,
she's
no,
unconscious
but
now.
it's not. But it's not over yet. Let me get some things here because this is where it gets a little messy here. On the plus side, you can now see your assailant because they now have that up because that broke that. And all right, so so since you're both going to be so you see these tentacles swarming around, and you see this drow standing there. This drow has these long robes on. They're kind of etched with little various silver webbings with these black robes. He's got his long hair just kind of slicked back. His skin isn't as dark as some of the warriors were. It's a little bit of a lighter shade gray, but he definitely has the red irises that you're used to seeing in the very bright white hair. And he's just kind of pointing one hand in your direction as the tentacles kind of disperse out. You just see him appear out of nowhere when that happens.
Is it my turn?
Done.
Well, I'm having you both, since he did that, you both taking your turn, because he actually acts before both of you. Now, the problem is, since you're starting your turn there...
Ah, great.
Yeah, that's the fun part. So... Alright. Alright, so you're going to make another dexterity saving throw. Both of you.
Okay.
10. Alright, so Apricity makes it so she's not restrained. However,
What is this shit?
Chimera is restrained and
I'm
takes
dead.
7 points of bludgeoning damage. As the
I am
tentacles
dying.
are wrapped around, kind of.
I am dying.
But Apricity, you can move about freely.
Is it rough terrain or no?
It let's see. Not difficult terrain, yes.
Yeah. So what is that? 10 feet per square?
Correct. So you'd be able to move 3 squares. So if you move like south or on an angle, you can get out.
You could move here.
Okay.
You could move
So
south. You could move south, and you'd be
hold
out
on.
of it.
Okay, so I'll do 10, 20, 25, 30. I'll use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to hit him! Because I don't know what else to fucking do. Because I don't want to abandon them, but I'm half a mind to do it. Because this shit's getting... I have to have something.
Alright, that will hit him. Actually, let me check something real quick, because I don't know if it... yes, that... Actually, no, wait, hang on. Because that's taking the base and not the other spell. I'm wondering if it took it off for... No, that's using
I
the
wonder
wrong
if it was the
DC.
DM's intention to kill us off at this point.
Oh, God.
No, so that actually would be a miss on it. He's supposed to have a slightly higher armor class due to a spell that he had on from a noisy Goliath going down the hallway.
Okay. So I do have 5 more feet of movement, and I'll take a step back. And, well, I don't even know why I should. No, I'll just stay there. You know what? Screw it. I'll stay there.
All right.
That's it.
Okay,
Update it.
What is this game?
Okay. All right, so he is going to move back a little bit here. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Yeah, he's going to do that. So...
Yes. I have a feeling he just wants us to get caught.
He is
Like,
not really.
just-
This was
I would just tell you
Do I
guys
get
that
an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
I have no freaking idea what he is.
DM's intention was to kill the party.
Okay.
he's a drow with spellcasting. That's all he is.
So I do get an attack of opportunity.
yes. That will hit.
And I did look it up. On attacks of opportunities, if it's once per turn, I can use sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay.
And you haven't used your sneak yet because you haven't really hit anything.
No.
All right.
Oh,
So-
he nips.
So you wound him, and as he backs away, he casts another spell. As he does so, the tentacles go away. However, you see him lift off the ground about 25 feet. He is now
Okay.
flying.
Oh, that's freaking fantastic.
Well,
Hi.
it's a good thing Kunak's not here to see this.
To be fair, I have now net. Just
You
net the
do
guy.
not have a net. And where are you? Oh, wait, you're
Yep.
unconscious.
Well, at least I'm not dying. Eh?
Alright.
Yes. How
No, you
useful
are
that
kind of.
is.
Oh,
How
oh.
useful that is when you're
Well-
1, 2, 3, 4.
He's far away. All right, Apricity. It is back to you here. Chimera, roll your death save.
That's safe.
So
Wait,
he's
wait,
floating in
hold
the
on.
air.
He's flying
You
25
have
feet
a
in the air.
you have a hand cluster with sleeping poison.
That's what I was about to say. Because I do have that hand crossbow.
All right. So, Chimera, roll your death save. See if you recover.
And I do have proficiency with hand crossbows.
That you do.
I just don't know how much damage you get with the hand crossbow if I hit.
D6.
Does Lucy drop?
It's a D6. Lucy? No, she's in the Discord.
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
Death saving throw.
I'm still here.
Yeah, we need you to make a
Death
death
saving
saving throw.
Okay, sorry. I was looking at my.
Oh, so close.
All right.
That's so good.
So, let's see. Wait, hang on. Okay, so, Apricity, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try shooting a crossbow at him. If that's possible.
Okay.
No, I don't get sneak attack on it, but you know, that's okay.
Okay.
He falls asleep.
Yeah, that's true, because it has that poison on it. Maybe. Because it'd be those crossbow bolts.
Yeah, let's see. I gotta pull up.
To be fair, he's already heavily wounded.
To be fair, I don't care. Everyone else in the party is either unconscious or dying.
To be fair, you can
Or there's
you can
someone
save
else.
us.
I can't drag all your asses back to town here.
To be fair, you can just drag all their asses where he came from.
All right, so that's what I was looking for. All right, and here's this. Okay,
Fails.
does but not enough to go to sleep.
But does he drop from the air?
No, he does not. He's just got the poison
What
condition. You got to fail a lot to go to sleep.
So how much damage does he take from the poison?
None. It doesn't do additional poison damage. It gives you the poison.
okay.
He just had disadvantage on everything now.
Yeah. So, but that's okay because on his turn, he is casting magic missile on Apricity.
Oh.
Oh
Not-
shit.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4,
4.
but 7 darts fly from his hand.
What the fuck did we so
He used a 5th level spell slot to cast magic missile.
Oh yeah, 5th level caster. That's a great idea.
Oh yeah, 5th level spell
That's
slot.
why you
That's
don't go looking at
fantastic.
those kids.
And
Especially not good.
so 1d4 per missile. And so that's 6.
If he's
They should
making
also
an attack and I can see it, can't I uncanny dodge it?
You can.
You can, yes. So that's
So then I take
27
10
points.
points.
27 points of damage, and you can half that.
Shit. Yeah, I'm still unconscious. Yeah, because I'd go unconscious at 17 or at 11.
Why is it 27?
Because I didn't roll the +1 for each dart, and there's 7 darts.
How come when
Yeah,
they shoot
so
us we fall
even-
unconscious instantly, but he doesn't?
Because when she rolled a
Because-
save, she rolled a 1.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah. It's because I looked it up. It's 5 below the DC.
Yes.
If you roll anything 5 below the DC, that's when you go unconscious.
And when Kunak tried to save her to re-roll that, she rolled 5 below, and that's why she was. Still
I rolled
asleep
an
at it.
8. Yeah. So yeah, I fall
Okay.
unconscious, dying.
So that would
Thor
have
said
been
he'll
amazing. if you couldn't
gladly
see.
lead the new adventures.
Well, no,
We just TPK'd.
no, you're not TPK'd. You're not all dead.
We did.
Yes, we
Well,
No,
technically we did.
did.
No,
We
guys,
technically did.
guys, imagine
Thanks
that.
for
Like,
knocking on that door. My God.
Well, the Drow are very curious as to why these strange people,
TPK.
surface people, have come into their lair, causing so much trouble.
TPK'd.
It's not
And
TPK.
No.
it's not a TPK. Because they're
It
going
is.
because now,
Not TPK because Thor's not here.
well,
It's not
Yeah,
TPK because
that's
Thor
all.
is not here, and no DM TPKs people with 5th level caster.
Yeah, but no sane player goes knocking on doors and heavily injured.
So
Well-
what this is going to be next week
Well-
is Thor's one-man mission to save his party.
You
Well,
were
it-
dying.
No, it's not. We're all dead by the time Thor gets there.
no. So what's going on is it's kind of like Mitigor salad. You're going to be in a nice little prison area, and they're all going to start questioning and torturing you. And we'll see if Thor joins to come to the rescue.
No, we're dead.
The Fricity's not going to
Odran,
be
can you
there.
please
What's
not be
going to happen to a
so
Fricity?
pessimistic about it?
We're just dead. Thanks.
Oh my
no.
god. Odran, can you just shut up?
No.
Like, you are just, oh my god, we're dead.
What
TPK,
about-
oh my god,
And what
so
makes me
dead.
so mad is he was
What about-
heavily damaged. I was so close.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
like, we
about
could just like
She's not
rested
going to.
up there,
Katie's
and we
not
could
going
have
to be here.
just done all
Okay,
that stuff
Odran.
later. But
It's fine, Lucy.
Wait, can I just say
I've had it up to
something?
here.
Odran? You are quite mad, but the only reason both Odran and Kaimir went there was because they were thinking you are dying. And that's how Bio described that to us. Like, he's okay, but he's heavily injured, and we went to look for medicine to help you out. We're desperate. That's why we went to do dangerous things.
No, but nothing indicated that I was dying. I was stabilized.
Bio words were like, he's okay, but it's well. Bio, can you tell us what did you say?
Yeah, with
He needs to get help.
correct. He is almost. He was on death's doorstep. Everybody grievously wounded, but he was dying. He was bleeding out. You would want to get him as much medical attention as possible. While you staved off death for now, being in miles underground in a hostile territory, after just barely getting away from death's door, that's not a place you want to kind of hang around by.
To be fair, we can just blame Thor.
No.
It's okay. This
It's all out with TPK stuff.
so
Oh my god, can you stop saying it like that? It was designed that way.
no, actually, it
No,
was
it wasn't.
not.
It was not. It wasn't designed this way. We just made bad decisions that led to this outcome.
What we should have did was instead of sending two people to search, we should have just picked him up and took him out. And then came back
Yeah.
after we had more reinforcements and more supplies.
Yeah, but Oran could die by then.
We don't know. Except we didn't know the way out.
I mean, like, and then there's like, there a hostile drow in this area. Everyone we've come across in this temple is a hostile drow. So we come across a door with moaning behind it. So we open it when we're both at like 5 and an HP.
I had 14 HP and had stone endurance. If it wasn't for the lightning, I would survive everything they could throw at me and most likely kill them within next round if it was draw and not draw mage. Which was the only thing we saw too far in the catacombs. I'm saying what
It happened and we have to deal with consequences.
yeah.
Which is what we're gonna have to escape next.
Complaining about it doesn't help.
Oh, I mean, you've been complaining at me for this entire campaign about how to play. So I don't see why you can't just have a taste of your own pie now and then.
well,
At least
You're-
we're not dead.
yes. So the bottom line here, the caveats.
I mean, we are dead.
Your characters,
We've
my
just been
God, can you
bailed
just
out
stop
by.
saying that.
your
We've been
characters are not
bailed out
dead.
by DM intervention, but we are dead.
It's not DM intervention. This is how the drow would take. The drow are not like the goblinoids. If they weren't the cult goblinoids or the rhinoids, if it was goblins, they might kill you. Some of the smarter ones, like hobgoblins, might try to ransom you back to civilization to get money. The drow here, while they don't really need funding, they're not.
He just dropped out.
Okay. So, well, for the rest of you and those still watching on the stream,
Yeah.
they're not.
Snark left.
That's fine.
Yeah, just it.
They're not to the point that they would just blatantly kill you, as they're curious as how you got here. There's a lot of unanswered questions, because you killed a lot of their people.
And drow are slavers by nature, so.
Indeed.
So we might as well be dead.
Not necessarily, but this is opportunity for other things for your characters as well, because
Not really. I mean, we're failures now.
no, but you're
Yeah.
behind enemy lines, and
But
there's still a
they're
drunken
behind.
dwarf somewhere.
But, oh, well, good to know that Thor can have solo adventure now. Right. I guess we'll have to re-roll.
No, your characters are still alive, so we're gonna see what happens next session. See what you do and what circumstances come up to create an interesting escape, or who knows what else. But that's where we're gonna end today.
Anymore.
If you want to make
Well,
a
if
backup,
if
you
it's going
can,
to-
but your character's not dead yet.
Yeah. If it's going to be prison break, we have like very perfect party for it, because the only person that really needs weapon is Apricity.
Anyway,
Who do what now?
Also, another. Yeah, you need